Am I live? I think I'm live. Okay, I'm live. What's up, everyone? 3 people watching right now. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. What is up? I already said that. Dre is popping in just a minute. He is getting his camera set up because he's a diva. Hola, Andrea. How are you doing? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? How's your Friday going? Also, Andrea, where are you from? I know I feel like you're from like somewhere in the Midwest. Like, is Indiana in the Midwest? I'm I'm very ignorant to most things except for digital marketing. So, very nice to have you here. What's up? Like I said, Dresean will be meeting us in just a second. Some updates. I told you guys how before the holiday I kind of fired a client. That was really fun to deal with. It was kind of it was the least drama firing of a client ever. And I'm now getting back into the swing of things and working. Um you're from El Salvador. El Salvador in the house, living in MN. Is that Minnesota? That's Minnesota? Let me Google it. MN State. Yeah, it's Minnesota. Wow, what you doing over there? That's far out. I live in Long Island, and living in Long Island, mostly everyone in Long Island, they're either Dominican or El Salvadorian. So I would get confused a lot for being Salvadorian. There's a lot more Colombians now, but I'm not Salvadorian. But I get told I look like it a lot, so I'll take it as a compliment, right? What else can I do? I do like pupusas. What what has led you all the way to Minnesota from El Salvador? That's really interesting. 2 people watching. What's up? We're just getting started. I was just catching up with you guys, giving you an update on a couple of things and talking about how I fired a client right before the break. Um so I enjoyed my break because I didn't have to deal with that annoying client. It was like the my husband's from here, we've met in college. Oh, that's cute. Congratulations. It's really sweet. Um, yeah, I'm getting back into the swing of things working. Um, I'm gonna take kind of like a break this weekend. I'm gonna take the weekend off to just finalize my reflections moving into 2021. I mean, we are in 2021. There's an exercise that I'm gonna share with you guys that my mentor shared with me that I want to work through. And basically, you should write down in 2021, or this is something that I'm doing. You could do whatever you want, obviously, but it's something that I'm doing in 2021. I need to hone in and like just kind of meditate on what it is I'm going to do, who I'm going to become, what I'm going to experience, what I want to learn, and what I want to sacrifice. I think a lot of times when we kind of write out our goals, we forget that there's a give and a take. Usually have to sacrifice something. So I'm gonna take some time with my significant other and yeah, kind of just like hone in on that. We rented out an Airbnb in the city and just get a different environment. I'm gonna buckle down and finish out a couple of modules and in a course that I'm releasing. I'm partnering up with someone for that one from an influencer in the space. It's a Google Ads course, so stay tuned for that. I'm also signing up more coaching clients. If you're interested, just send out an email, just reach out to me to see if we're a good fit. And yeah, that's basically everything. I think I'm getting a notification from Dre. What's good, yo? Probably. Sorry. The same mentor I was just talking about sent us a message. That's hilarious. But yeah. What are you guys up to? How are you guys doing in the new year? What are your plans? Are you guys looking to learn any new enhance your skill sets in like Google ads or Facebook ads? I think now if we've learned anything with this new iOS update, it's that we need to diversify our traffic sources within paid. So with some of my clients, we're one of our Q1 initiatives is to dip back um, and start testing out Snapchat advertising as well as TikTok because we kind of scoffed at that last year and now it's just we're exploring it over again. I'm also looking to get involved in TikTok and in general. Hey, Warris! Warris is one of my coaching clients extraordinaire. Warris is doing big things. Warris killed it with a new freelance client, well, wowing that prospect. He's what else are you up to? He's getting new jobs out here. He's like a hot bachelor in the job market right now. Now is the perfect time to like get on your ass and obviously, right, it's the new year, but you kind of have to like shake off that funk or the slowing down from the holidays and move into more of the just get more of that fire going because now is the time where companies have more budgets or budgets are being renewed and you need to go after those clients. You need to get really aggressive now. So you need to shake off that holiday like uh kumbaya. No, I mean like there's nothing wrong with resting. I rested a lot, but now you need to shake it off and you need to get work fucking done. Like it's it's one of those things where it's really now or never. I'm doing a ton of interviews. I'm super excited. I'm doing an interview. I don't know if you guys have heard of Quintum Allums. He was on Dresean Ryan's YouTube channel. But I'm going to be on his podcast. We're shooting that on Monday, and hopefully he's going to be on our podcast as well. He's super cool. Highly recommend you looking him up. He's an incredible influencer on LinkedIn. He actually ran his own content marketing agency. And so he's just an all around great guy. Like such a cool dude. He's a gamer. He's super cool. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Chris is aren't you from Montreal? I feel like you're from Montreal because you have like you have like that Montreal accent. That French Canadian accent. Eh? But what's up? How you doing? Warris is from Texas, right? You're from Texas. I told you I might be going to Texas. A client might be flying me out to Texas in their headquarters to meet out over there. So we gotta link up. Montreal. I took French in middle school and in high school, and all I know is like ça va. Comment t'appelles-tu? Oh, what else? Je m'appelle. Oh, I think I already said that. J'habite. That I just know the basic stuff. I'm so rusty with French. I used to be at least kind of decent with it, but yeah. I used to listen to a lot of like this French rapper. He sings this one song called Le Bad Boy. And what is it? What's his name? Chris, do you know this French rapper? Oh, he was so good. He was like MC Solaire. He was so good. And so that's how I started like picking up on certain French words a little bit better. And yeah, we can, Andrea can teach you Spanish. As can I. My Spanish is good, but it's a little rusty. Later this year, one of my plans moving into October, hopefully I can get the vaccine by then. I don't really want to get into the politics about the vaccine. I just want it injected into my body so I can fucking do things already. What's up, Evan? Another one of my amazing clients. He's gonna kill it this year. But yeah, later this year, I'm going abroad, living in Colombia, partially in Colombia and Ecuador, between 3 and 6 months. I'm not sure. So this is like the first year that I feel like financially I'm really good enough to do the whole digital nomad thing. I don't want to do like the backpacking thing. That's just not it for me. I'm a little like admittedly bougie. Like I come from humble beginnings, and there's just some things that I just won't ever do again because I've already I don't need that. I already been there, done that. I don't need to experience what it's like to be fucking poor because I've already been fucking poor. So um yeah, I'm not doing that backpacking thing. I'm more like staying at nice Airbnbs with good fucking Wi-Fi and hanging out with family in Colombia. My cousin is pregnant and I want to be there for the birth of her baby. Peter! Oh my goodness. It's the crew. We got the crew here. Yo, Peter, I'm about to bring you up here. I'm so glad that you're here, man. And only French artists I enjoy is Stromae. I've heard of Stromae. What do they play? Like I feel like I've recently heard of them. Like they have hits now. You said they were French. Why are they Belgian? Do they speak French no, they speak Flemish. What's up, Ricky? How you doing? I'm doing really well. I was talking about my moves moving into 2021. More coaching clients, releasing a course, a Google Ads course with my friend, Rich and Niche. Hopefully, we'll see. It's got to be a good offer for him as well. So that's the plan, though. I'm going to be on a couple of podcasts. I'm doing more speaking engagements. This year, like every year, I have one word, like one theme. And this is a thing that I actually got from one of my friends that I used to work at with Damon John. And every year I have like a theme. And I don't know if Brett's here, but if Brett's here at all, I got that from him. I'm giving you credit. I'm not taking it from you. Uh, every year I have a theme. And my theme for this year is impact. So everything I do needs to have ton of impact, not instant gratification shit, things that are going to build and compound over time. I'm getting my real estate license this year as well. I'm still very much involved in digital marketing. I mean, I make my bread and butter from advertising clients, managing their Google Ads and Facebook Ads accounts for e-commerce. Companies that are between the 5 million and 10 million range. One of my clients we're projected to hit 20 mil, which is awesome. I signed on with them when we were making 800K. So it's per year. So this is really big. So I digress. Impact. I'm getting my real estate license. I've gotten more involved in trading. I've lost a lot of money today. And that's why I'm, just trying to get off that bad energy because it feels great when you win big and it don't feel so great when you lose big. So yeah, French being the official language in Belgium makes a fuck ton of sense. I thought it was Flemish. Is Flemish a word? It sounds like the shit that is in the back of your throat. He was on the Hunger Games. That course is going to be jam packed. I really hope so. Like I said, I'm not looking to be like a guru content creator. I'm just looking to genuinely change lives. Oh yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh shit, I forgot I can like highlight your comments on here. So fucking stupid. Thank God I'm good at like ad accounts and all that. Oh yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme is from Belgium and he speaks French. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I really thought it was Flemish. I don't even know if I don't know if I'm making that up. Is it Belgium and Germany? No, bro. Belgium is its own country. You're hilarious. No gains without losses. That's what I'm learning. Like, let me see in my account. So I like research and stuff on Webull, and then I trade on Robinhood. But recently, like my day trading friends have like blasted me from using Robinhood. All right, so I didn't like lose big today. I'm not investing like a shit ton. I have a friend that's like, has like 100K moving. I'm just like, but I made some bad plays today. I'm not gonna lie. I made some bad plays. Yeah, don't buy into future fintech at fucking $8.20. I have Litecoin. I have at least 5K in Litecoin. Yeah, I get shit on for Robinhood pretty hard. It's a noob app. That's what everyone's telling me, but I'm just like, dude, I'm a fucking noob. Like, what do you want from me? And they're like, not with those gains, you're a noob. Oh shit, I forgot I can highlight the comments. Yeah, everyone. Yep. It's all about the long game, baby. I agree. It is. And that's why for me, like, that's why I'm getting my real estate license. I'm just trying to get everything now that I have more time, I'm just trying to make sure that, how do I phrase this? I'm setting everything up so that there's no excuses for long-term wealth for me personally. I grew up really poor, so that's the last thing I ever want for me. And like I said, I'm also not afraid of being poor again. Um, I just don't do anything for instant gratification, not anymore. Like for instant gains. The minute that if it comes in like this, well, it can leave like this. So that's kind of my mindset more with investing. I just got a little excited. I'm not gonna lie, I got excited. I made like 3K, and then that fucking went up in flames. But I don't want to talk about it anymore. We're changing subject here. Oh God. I use Robinhood. We're noobs. Different revenue streams. Yes. Also, I want to sell the house that I'm in right now. I want to be able to sell it on my own, and I want access to really cool listings. So that's why I think getting my real estate license is just going to set me up for all of that. Bro, it's all about that Dogecoin. Everyone's talking about that. I don't even know if I pronounced it right, but everyone's talking about Dogecoin. Actually, I invested a good amount in Chainlink. My friend put me onto Chainlink, and I, th- I think it's heading somewhere. I'm a noob, so don't take any of my advice seriously. Preach. I'll send you a podcast in Slack. Yeah. You guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming through. This is like the Slack channel all right here. Like, y'all are fire. Y'all are the best people ever, bro. What's Dogecoin? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Google it. It's just an altcoin. It's an altcoin. Peter Ma says Dogecoin is just memes, but it might go somewhere. I follow all the Chainlink meme accounts on Twitter. And is it sad that that's what convinced me to buy? That's how you know I'm a noob. Doge is that Shiba Inu game meme. Doge. I want a Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. Yeah. I want that dog or a golden doodle. Golden doodles are really cute. Hypoallergenic. Yes, Warris, laugh at my pain. Is the Slack channel only for students? Yes. Coaching clients and Dre's SEO courses, but we have different channels available for different things. So that's another big initiative moving into 2021. I have ADD. I was talking about that and I completely forget because I was thinking about coins and shit. Another big initiative moving into 2021 is that we really want to invest more in our community. We want to have more deep working sessions to really, I believe true transformation requires multiple touch points, just like a conversion does. So if you really want to change, you kind of have to do this from the inside out. If you want to get to this new level of yourself, to a higher level of mastery, well, you need to change your surroundings. You need to change your network. You need to be around people that want similar things as you. So that's why we're investing a lot into this community now. We're investing a lot into the people that invest in us. It's only fair. And I'm playing the long game, and I strongly believe that will compound. I'm doing like free coaching sessions if anyone's interested for 30 minutes. And the goal there is like, I want to start working with people that are interested in building up their business skill set so that they can become a high-end consultant. Um, Very similar, not to feel like I'm bragging, but to be in a space that I'm in. And so I'm willing to help you get past that beginner hump so you can eventually, I'm going to invest in you to eventually become my ideal client moving forward. I want to work with people that, uh, charge 300 an hour. I charge 200 between 250, but I don't see why in a year from now I should be able to provide enough value and enough perceived value as well to charge 300 an hour, depending on how many talks I give. Wars Levine. Everyone in our Slack channel are beasts. I agree. Also, Peter today made a recommendation. He made a suggestion on their Slack channel so we have a Slack channel that I created. Like, I thought it'd be cute to have like wins so we can share our wins and we can celebrate each other, blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, he said something that it actually had me thinking. He was like, what if we had a channel for losses? And the thought behind that was to share, to be more vulnerable. Like, the thought behind that was to make it more of a safe place, but I didn't want to have a whole channel just to celebrate our losses either, because I'm not really into, staying a victim or anything like that, which wasn't his intent at all. But instead, we're making it a let's vent channel. So, like, it's hard. For me personally, getting back into the groove of things, it was absolutely tough. Yesterday, I know how to deal with these things in my head. I know I know how to snap myself out of it. I have all the tools in place. But yesterday, I'm around a lot of high achievers, and they're fucking crushing it. 200K months plus. They're doing amazing, and I'm so happy for them. But sometimes I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I not uh I'm not being patient and I'm not being logical, and I'm just like, wow, I shouldn't have taken that long ass break. Like, during the break, I was working like 5 to 10 hours a week. When I'm used to working a little bit more, a lot more, and I was just like, dang, beating myself up. Like, I'm not. It's a thing where I feel like I'm not doing enough, right? But I kind of had to snap out of it, and I went for a walk. I started watching like Gordon Ramsay, and I snapped out of it. I went kind of That's my thing. I have to like listen to some meditation music, do some breathing exercises, go for a walk, boom. And today was such a great day for me because I got some testimonials back and they were really genuine, and I was like, oh, shed a little tear. And just the overall feedback, I got a ton of leads today. I don't know how that came in. Like, it showed that all of the work that I've been doing, I got an invite to be on a podcast that I love by someone I really look up to, Quentin Allums, which I mentioned earlier. I was like, holy shit, fuck yeah. He asked me if I could do a favor for him. I was like, bro, you're wilding right now. Oh, we got LL Cool J in the house. Hold on. Yo. Oh, I can't hear you, bro. Oh, hold up. Oh, wait, I can't hear you. Can you guys hear Dre in the chat? All right, so while you're sorting that out, I'm gonna finish. So I was feeling like all of that yesterday, and today I just realized how all the things I've been working on
Test.
compounded. Now I can hear you right now. I can hear you now. And
LL Cool J
sometimes
in the building.
LL Cool Dre. So I was telling everyone how yesterday I didn't have a day, but like I just had some, like, I don't know if you have these, like, oh, I'm not doing enough. Like, everyone was crushing it around me, and I was just like, I'm
Mhm,
still getting back into the groove of working again. And
mhm.
I'm pretty hard on myself, I'm not gonna lie. And this, and I was like, damn, I'm not doing enough. I had like that voice. And then eventually I came to the conclusion. Like, today, I started getting a ton of leads. Like, I don't know, I just got great feedback. I got this comment that I meant to screenshot it to you, but I posted it on my stories. But that was just like, damn. I felt like everything that we've been doing consistently, the content, like all the outreach, the one-on-one work with people, like the genuine, like just showing up as a real person and being a good fucking person to people, it just came in and I saw that and I was like, wow. And it was a great reminder to trust yourself, trust the journey, show up for yourself, show up and do the right thing. And eventually that compounds. That's playing the long game, being a good
100%.
person,
Yeah, yeah, no, I
doing good
agree.
work,
Because it's
not
crazy.
taking
Because
shortcuts, just doing good work.
no, that's true. Because like I don't know if I want to say her name, but
Don't.
that
If
you
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 gotta
know how.
question it, don't.
But
Mhm.
all I'm gonna say is like, let's see. So that girl that we both know is a testimony to this, right? Where I helped her
Oh,
a long time ago, right?
yeah.
And she was able to do what she wanted, like do a lot of stuff, good, cool stuff in her life. And like she came back to me, this is almost 2 years later, and she's like, "Yeah, Dre, I want to work with you because you helped me do X, Y, and Z." Right. So a
Yeah.
lot of the times it's just I didn't have any intent of I'm trying to help you so that you can pay me to help you more, right? And that wasn't my
Yeah.
intent, but it just happened.
That's what
It just made
happened today. Like I've had that happen in the past, but today was like the reminder I really, really needed. Like it was
yeah.
like, wow, wow. Um, sorry, just got a text from a
So,
client, and I was
so
like,
good.
wow, that was like, I freaking needed that. It's so nice to finally to like just do things with no strings attached.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that you don't value yourself, but oh, I see the little
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I'm trying to like make it focus. All right, go ahead.
But yeah, I think we just got to trust the process, show up. It's not supposed to be overnight. Real change does not happen overnight. It takes time. Like
Yep.
even with me and like I've been in therapy now for like 2 years,
Hmm.
and I think I'm like I just be having random breakthroughs. I'm like, oh shit, I thought it was done. Like
It's never done. It's always a constant.
self
It's all
mastery is
yeah,
a journey forever.
exactly.
War says, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, by the way, bro, thanks for joining. Nice to see
Thanks for
you.
having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
I told
Yo,
you, like, we should do this on your on your YouTube channel. I feel like we always
yeah,
do it in mine. My
we're gonna
bad.
do it next. We're gonna do it next. Yo, Ricky, yo, this hat is fire, right? Thanks, bro.
Wait, wait, I'm going through the comments, bro. Chill.
My bad.
Chill, chill, chill. We'll get to him. We'll get to you, bro. Wait, where do you say that?
He
Oh no,
said he needs
he's
this
about to get
hat.
it.
He said he
Wait,
needs it.
Morris says I needed to hear that. I was just telling some folks yesterday that I really need to center myself around people who want to grow, win, and encourage you along the way to be successful. Dre, I was telling them how one of our big goals for moving into 2021 is to invest more in our communities because true
Yeah,
transformation, like more deep working sessions, more collaborations and things
yep,
like that. Um, because true transformation requires multiple touch points, just like an overall conversion, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
You need to really take in mind your environment and you need to create an environment that fosters your growth. And that's what we're really working hard on doing. That right there is where true transformation lies. That's something that a course can't
Can't
replicate.
teach you.
Nothing.
And honestly, that's why I love group coaching so much. Like as you know, I started group coaching. And what I love the most about it is that I have a whole bunch of people that are in my program that all have the same goals. And because I'm holding them accountable, each person has an accountability partner as well. So, like, I can check up on them, they're checking up on each other. So, I'm basically forcing them to commit harder, 10 times harder to their own goals than if it was just me and them, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
giving them that dedicated partner as well as me. And so my thing is like you are the people you hang around,
Yeah.
right? Like so that's
Yeah.
why I love doing group trainings because it's just one of those things where I have a whole bunch of individuals in a room or in a Zoom call because we can't be in a room right now. That all have the same goals.
Yeah.
That all have the same goals. So yes, it's super incredible. And
Dre,
yeah,
if you think about this, like, I didn't mean Wait, okay, finish your thought.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
If you think about this, right? Like our I'm not trying to get sappy, but our biggest growth, I think, this year has come from like if you think about the years prior, like and success for me is a combination of a lot of things, just like it is for you too, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like ever since that we started like holding each other accountable a lot, I'm like we even like when you hit a goal, I'm like I want to hit that, and then when I hit a goal,
Facts.
you're like I got it. Like
You
we
gotta hit,
just
yeah, facts.
like I feel like that's been a huge motivator for my success, and also even
Same.
Terry. Like I try and compete with Terry. I'm like fuck.
Yeah, he's definitely inspiring.
He motivates the shit out of me.
Oh, Andrea.
Yeah, Andrea's here. Wait. But I gotta go through these comments. Peter's really hard on himself. Yo, me too. I think like the only one that's not hard on himself is fucking Dre. He's just like, I'll figure it out. I'm like,
Word.
fuck
I'm
you,
always
bro.
trying
You
to.
mad chill. No, I
Yeah.
like that vibe. Sometimes you need that. Our Slack channel really helped me snap back to reality.
Actually, so
Damn, I'm gonna screenshot that. That's what we do it for.
damn, that's fire. That's fire.
All
I
right.
love,
We're at to the comment. We're back. We're at that comment. Ricky says, I need that hat. Drake, hit him with
yo,
an affiliate link.
yeah, I was just about to
Yeah.
say that. I need to just become a brand ambassador
Ambassador.
for yeah,
One
for
day, let's
Tangle
speak
one
it
day.
into existence.
Yo,
Yo, quick pause though. Everyone watching, 9 people watching. I got this up to like 11 before. I was like, damn, people interested in hearing me ramble and shit. That's cool. Yo, please like and subscribe. I'm growing, I'm building, I'm trying to create genuine content that the algorithm doesn't fuck with, but hopefully you guys do.
yeah, subscribe. Subscribe for the algo
Also,
gods. As Sino says.
also, also, Dre, subscribe. Everyone subscribe to you, right?
Yeah, that's yo, wait, one thing real quick. So
Kangle hat.
what I want to say is if so this is like a I guess it's like a kind of a big announcement. But
Whoa, what are you pregnant or something? What are you trying what's happening? What the fuck?
yo, look, I don't know.
You
If
didn't
you
tell
play
me
video
what you were
games,
announcing. Oh,
this,
okay.
yeah. If you
I'm
play
like
video
scared. I'm like, whoa, chill.
nah.
Okay.
Look, if you play video games and you want to connect, I'm about to start playing video games because I have a new setup. That's why my camera is different and everything.
Yo, Dre got the setup.
I got the crazy setup. I'm waiting for that verse. Yo, I got you. I'm skipping ahead comments. But
No, you can't do that. What do
I'm
you
sorry.
let
I'm
me
sorry.
get through this?
Yo, look.
Chris says
So
nah. Okay, I'm gonna breeze through the comments and then finish the thing. Okay. Ricky
okay.
says, I know where y'all are coming from. I got into this around the same way as you guys did a few years ago, but I went a different path going down that slump. Let's get it together, bro. Surround yourself with winners. Subscribe to this channel and Dre's channel. No. Connect with us, man. I really hope you follow through, especially this year.
Yo, Chris
Is
is
not gonna
funny.
lie. I
Watching
gotta
this
get to
live.
the so Chris is not gonna lie. Catching this live is way different than watching the recap on 2x speed. I wonder what I sound like. I sound like mad Spanish, like
Yo,
just.
I
Andrea says that's why I love the SAT group. True, I get to surround myself with others who are working hard towards pretty cool goals. Yeah, man. Well, lady. Well, Andrea. Ahí vamos.
glad that you're there.
Ahí vamos. I'm
Yeah, man.
glad to have you, Andrea, by the way. Andrea. Peter says, Dre, I'm waiting for that verse on my beats. LOL. Yo, Dre, what's up?
Yo, I got you, bro.
What
I
are you
got you.
doing?
I got you. I got
What are
you
you
with
doing with
that
that?
verse.
I like
That
how
verse.
you fixed the mic thing because it was really, I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking with my vibes. Like
With the way I had it before.
I was like, why are you crinkling the hat like that?
Oh, yo, I'm just wearing it backwards.
Yeah, it's better.
I'm just like this.
I like it way better. Hey
Yo,
guys.
wait. Let me finish that thought though.
Okay, go.
All right, look, I'm going to be playing Fortnite, Valorant, Apex Legends,
Whoa.
and that's it. So if you play any of those games, I'm trash right now. I'm gonna get good
What about
eventually.
Neopets?
Yo, that has a special place in my heart though.
Facts,
Like
same. I was
that
all
has a,
about that shit.
yeah, that was my game.
That was my shit.
Like for real. Like that was my game.
That was my thing too.
But I didn't make a login yet. Email me, Dre at DreseanRyan.com. We'll talk about it. We'll play games. Sin needs to get her brother's computer
Yeah,
so she
I
can
gotta
play.
get on that. I gotta get on that. I told you I got involved. I lost big today. I mean I just made a dumb play in the market. I just made a dumb play. Hope there's still time, so we'll see.
Mhm.
But it's just I got too cocky. I made like 3K in a day. I got too cocky. And
Yo, and
I
you
got
was
too
just like,
cocky.
you're
I
like,
didn't
yeah,
lose
let's
it
go.
all, but I wouldn't say it was just these so it was just these 2 plays that were pretty bad that I made recently, but that can turn around, by Monday. We'll see. I don't know. It really
I
depends
hope
on
it
what
goes well.
Bitcoin. Yeah, it really depends on what Bitcoin, how it moves. If it starts tanking again, that's where I'm just
You're playing a
anyway.
video game.
Yeah,
That's your
yeah,
video
yeah, yeah,
game.
but I'm gonna get more involved. I wanna try Valorant because I was talking to Q. I was like, "Yo, you gotta get me involved in this shit, bro."
Yo, Q is nice, and he said like he when we were playing, he was like, "Yo, I suck," and then he's like carrying me, and I'm trying to figure out what to do, and like he's way better than me, and I felt embarrassed. I was like, "Yo, I'm trash." I was like, "Yo,
What's Apex Fire? What's Apex
no,
Fire?
no, no." He's saying Apex is fire.
Oh, Apex is fire. Wow,
Yeah,
I
Apex Legends.
so corny. Sorry. Chris says, "Wow, I'm about to see if Count still active." Yeah,
He's
check
yeah,
that out.
Neopets.
Vintage game right there. Yeah, I should check if if my Neopets account is still active. Hey guys,
No,
what?
RuneScape.
I've
Don't
never
tell me you
I
never
heard
played
about that.
RuneScape.
No,
You never played RuneScape?
I heard about it.
What?
I heard about it. Wait, let's see.
Yo, that was the game back in the day. Like
I feel like my brothers played and
that was the most realistic. At Club Penguin, you ever play Club Penguin? Oh my god!
I played Neopets.
Nah, Neopets was fire, but yo, see, like, all right, I'm not gonna jump ahead to
Stop
the.
laughing at me, Warris. RuneScape all day.
Nah, wait, well, War. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
RuneScape shaped lives, honestly.
It did. It taught
Ain't
us how to cook.
it ain't shaped mine.
Taught us how to cook.
Who put Skyrim in here? Cynthia, I
No,
don't know either. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not alone. Oh my god, Pop, who remembers that?
all right, I don't. You lost me with that one.
Oh yeah, you lost me, Peter. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh, oh my god, Pop.
looking it up now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Uh glad that you made that very important announcement on your game. If you guys have any questions on gaming, digital marketing, how I'm losing big in the fucking market right now because of my stupid fucking plays. Mainly questions on digital marketing though, and let's bring up the game stuff too. If you guys have any questions there, like we're here. I'm working. So Dre, I'll tell you, I'm working on like this content or kind of like making it not like a TV show, but some kind of show. Like just ask a digital marketer, and we'll get like
Mhm.
digital marketers from different areas and whatever. Obviously, hopefully you can. Oh my god, you really did make your name LL Cool Dre on here. You
Yeah, I
can
did.
make your that. I mean, I respect that. Yeah, just bringing it all up, like just ask digital marketer, like all the way from our day to day, from like actual advice on businesses, on running a business, on increasing your online visibility, things like that. So that's kind of like the idea behind these. And then, talking about video games too. I really don't, I like video games. That's cool.
It's fire.
I like Skyrim. I kind of, the thing is like I get too hooked, like I will spend 2 days straight not eating.
I can't play a game that doesn't involve some sort of online multiplayer.
From DSL to broadband. Have y'all played Overcook?
Nah, never.
I never played that. Overcooked was dope. Peter be playing mad games. Wow, you're really playing games.
Yo, have y'all played Osu?
I've never played that.
Me neither, but I hear everybody talk about it.
Really?
Yeah.
How are you how are you doing with like clients and stuff like that?
Coaching clients or general?
I guess both. I don't know.
It's going pretty well, just still working with my main client like that I'm consulting and basically helping them with some biz stuff. And then for coaching is going fine because I'm doing like I'm primarily focusing on group coaching. Like I'm coaching some people individually, but man, group coaching is so good because everybody again it's just like everybody is so involved. Everybody is so like I find that a lot of the times, and this is something that you've seen too, because you have said this to me before, but a lot of people who want to start a business in digital market or just like want to learn digital marketing or level up in digital marketing, one of the biggest
Become a
challenges that,
consultant, I think, like, right?
yeah, like one of their biggest challenges is, to be honest, communication issues. And so like sometimes when I'm coaching certain people, it's like I have to like force them to speak. And so what I'm realizing is in group coaching, it's way easier because everybody is included, like everybody is participating,
Mhm.
right? So it's less of me trying to force them to speak. And in addition to that, it's even better because we can specifically practice certain drills, right? Like
Yeah.
something like I practice drills with people, but it's just so much easier when they have that accountability partner as well that I'm assigning to them. And then they
Yeah.
could practice those drills every single day, right?
Yeah.
Because that will cement everything that they need to know in order to pitch themselves, to get new business, et cetera, et cetera. So
So
yeah, it's going pretty well.
I think what I'm trying to do is create a group coaching cohort, like a I don't want to say a beta because I've already done one-on-one, but kind of like a beta, I guess, for
Hmm.
now, and then eventually increase the prices as the value kind of proves itself.
Hmm.
But I also want to include one-on-one coaching in there. So everyone within I think Terry does something similar and so did Melinda. So like because those are two people we really look up to, and I think it leads to the most transformation, right?
Hmm.
Because you want to make sure that people are following along with the class. So group coaching where they both have a partner, right? And then on top of that, you sign up for like between 3 or 4 101s.
Right.
You can sign up whenever. Like that's between the duration of it. Andrea plays Overcooked. She mainly plays Nintendo. Andrea is cool.
I need to look up what overcooked is.
Yeah, it sounds cool. I don't know what it is. Ricky asks, how do you guys price your services when a client wants ads? Like, depending on how much they spend on their ad budget, or do you charge a fixed rate? I charge based on what they spend. So I have brackets, spend brackets, and based on those spend brackets, I have a management fee that correlates with that. And then I have a minimal level of engagement. I will not take on a client that will pay me under 2,500 management fee. That does not include setup fees. I think moving into the later part of the year, I'm kicking that up to 3,000. It just makes sense because I'm not trying to onboard any new clients. And as you're oversubscribed, you could charge more because you're more in demand. So that's what I'm doing. So that's how I charge for some clients. For one of my clients, we charge I have tried like a base management fee plus a percentage. I don't really like that too much. I think it's great, but I don't think the client likes it too much.
Hmm.
Um, and it gets too complicated. Like for me, I just want to have a reoccurring invoice and boom, be done with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not like taking on any ads work, but if I did it right now, I would just do a percentage of budget.
Yeah, but I think it depends because sometimes, like, I do that with a client, but
Hmm.
sometimes it depends, like, if your budget is super low for 1 month, So that's why it's nice to have like a baseline management fee. For me, I just like the baseline management fee. And then when we, you know, when ads perform really well and we're over a certain amount of return, I take a revenue share. So I get
Mhm.
a percentage of revenue. It's basically
Mhm.
a bonus. So I
Mhm.
like that for me a lot better. Andrea asks, what are your thoughts on offering website design along with SEO services? I see a lot of agencies and freelancers offer both, struggling to see if that's something I should add as its own service.
So I would say that. So personally, I don't like doing web design at all.
Same.
It's just something that I mean, I used to try to do it, but I could do it, but it's just not fun to me. But I do think that web design does go well with SEO because the thing is that the hardest part when it comes to selling SEO is trying to convince, like, especially if you're working with it depends, right? It depends on the type of business you're working with. Like, if it's a small local business that doesn't know what SEO is and you kind of have to convince them, then it's good to do their website first because they already see the quality of your work and it's going to be easy to upsell them on. It's going to be easier to upsell them on SEO. So I think that in certain situations, it's better, and it also depends on who your ideal audience is, right? Like for you specifically, like with the clients that you're working with right now, it would be ideal for you to do that if that's something that you would enjoy because it just makes it easier for you to get through the door.
Yeah. So for me, like on a paid front, on the paid side of things, I have offered like landing page design. It makes sense if your website isn't um up to par with sending paid traffic to, like it's just not going to convert. I would create a separate landing page to send traffic to that, and then I sell a one-time fee for the landing page. That's not included. I would do things like that, but I don't do that anymore. And say if I were to, I would outsource that and take a cut, maybe something like that.
Yeah, I would probably
You
do
gotta
that too.
figure yeah, but you just have to figure out if that's something that you like to do. I think that's the biggest thing. Or are you gonna outsource it? That's another thing. Will she outsource it to someone and then
Hmm.
take a cut over that overall project?
Right.
But
You
to
could
me,
do
it
that
makes
too.
sense that SEO agencies will also offer web
Web
design.
design. Yeah.
The majority, the ones that I know, do a lot. But yeah, more questions, guys. Bring them in. Bring them in. Um, with you, Dre, why do you hate web design?
Honestly, like it's just too. I don't know. I just don't like spending time because first off, first you show the client what they're gonna get, right, and then you start building the site. And after you build the site, they might want to change something, and then you got to change this. Obviously, you have a certain amount of revisions for them, etc., etc. But just overall, going through it and trying to first off building what they want, like I just don't like it. Like I just don't like the. It's super monotonous to me. It's kind of annoying. And I don't like sitting there playing with like margins and padding and all this stuff. Like it's just boring to me. And ultimately, the reason why the reason why I don't like doing it is because I'd rather just spend my time doing something else. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if somebody
Too
told
tedious
me,
for me. I don't
yeah,
like
it's like
it. Yeah.
if somebody came to me and was like, "Hey Dre," um, like if they said, "Hey Dre, we'll pay you like I don't know, $50,000 to build a website." Okay, cool. I'll build you the website. But like, if like just for a couple grand, like I'm not doing it. It's I hate it. It's too
Yeah, that's why
tedious.
I say, like, I might like it for 100K.
Right. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Ricky asks, "What are your thoughts on dynamic keywords based on your experience? Helpful or nah?" Do you mean dynamic keyword insertion? Like when you're creating, like your ad will have the keyword automatically um display on the ad text, like if that's what you're talking about. I think it depends, and it's always worth testing. I found that in the past that it works for me, like when you're looking up a certain model, like if you're doing like e-commerce or something, you want to have like dynamic keyword insertion so that when they're searching for that specific model, like color tone AAA3 or whatever, it pops up. It does help. But test,
Yeah, I think you should test everything.
always
Like I
test.
think
I
that's
think that's our job.
the answer to figure out if it's helpful or not is to test and then measure the data and then come to a conclusion, right?
100%. But I think it's worth testing if you have multiple SKUs or if you have like, it's worth testing. It just all depends on your overall search behavior for that specific client, how they're searching for that product and that service. Chris says I have fun doing it. Yeah, I'll outsource to you because I fucking hate it. Wars says, how are you going to use TikTok to advertise your clients' business? We're just testing remarketing, like a simple remarketing campaign. That's the thing. Whenever you're testing out a new platform, just start off on remarketing. If remarketing performs really well, that's when you kind of have the green light to then test more prospecting audiences on that. So that's what we're doing. We're a simple budget of like 5K. It's an initiative for Q1. I haven't launched it just yet. And but it seems pretty simple, targeting just remarketing audiences on the platform. Right now we're just like reformatting ads so that it kind of like matches the overall TikTok style. But that's what we're doing on TikTok for an e-commerce client of mine. My really one of my big clients. Ricky says, good question. Hope that answers your question. Let me know. Peter says, I feel it, Dre. We have such a finite amount of time in our day. We got to utilize it well. Yes.
That's so true.
Yes. This is why I think you do this now, but I was so adamant with time blocking. Like that's so big on me. Like for me, like if it's not on my calendar, I'm not doing it. One. And everything needs to be organized accordingly because I want to be very intentful. Is that the word? Mindful and intentful of my time, so I want to organize it accordingly.
I normally just like, for me, it's like I'm kind of like cognizant of everything that I want to accomplish. I have started like writing things down just cause, but
I
normally I
still
would
write
just
things down, like
normally I would just execute. Like I would know in my
um
head and then execute.
yeah, I don't like doing that. I don't think anything should take space in my head. My brain power is very precious, so I try. That's why my assistant, like working with an assistant for me, and working with Loren, shout out with Loren, you should totally work with her. um I'll have an idea and she'll automatically project management and make it a task. Like I don't want it sitting in my head. That's the worst thing you could do. It takes up space and I need that brain power for better things, to be honest. Warris says yes it did. Awesome. Would you guys find it useful if I showed you like my working station on Notion and like my project management board? Let me know. And I also how I manage clients and like do you lay out like your goals for quarters and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Cause the way I look at it is, how do you know what you're trying to accomplish if you don't lay out
Yeah,
everything? You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like,
This weekend, I'm gonna sit down and buckle down a little bit more. I'm gonna repeat this just because, because this is something I got from our mentor, Terry. But I'm sitting down this weekend. We booked like an Airbnb in the city, a really nice one, and we're gonna make sure one, it was our 10-year anniversary. Two,
What?
I know I'm so old. Oh shit, my hair's crazy.
10 years?
Yeah, yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that's crazy.
How old do you think I am, guys, in the chat?
Let's see what they
Curious.
say.
Okay, so in 2021, write down, what am I going to do? Who am I going to become? What am I going to experience? What am I going to learn? And what am I going to sacrifice? So that's something I really want to sit down and buckle down and have those answers to. But yeah. Ricky says, I'm gonna get to your questions. 27. Basic fuckingly. Do you guys I look my fucking age.
Nah.
You're wildin', Dre. He's like gassing me up. He's like, yo, you look 19.
Yo,
You look like you're in high school.
if
I'm
I
like,
had to
really?
like if I didn't know you, I would think you're like 22, 23.
Everyone in the chat disagrees, bro. And I usually get that age, not gonna lie. I usually get that. 26 to 28. Anyways, do you think TikTok ads will become a big thing? I don't feel as if the industry recognized Snapchat as a good platform to run ads on when they introduced it. I think it's something. So Snapchat is, I think it's going to be a big come up. I think with the whole introduction with the whole iOS
What?
bullshit, he's not. He's lying.
Oh,
He's lying.
all right, my bad.
The whole iOS. with the whole with the whole iOS bullshit with Facebook, and which is more of like a war. The iOS update is more of a war with Apple versus all advertisers, but I think people are now Facebook is getting the brunt of it, so I think it's worthwhile diversifying, and I think Snapchat is going to it's only becoming a more sophisticated platform, and same with TikTok. So it's worth testing, like, right?
Yeah,
For
everything.
me, auxiliary platforms are one of those things where you want to make sure that your Google ads and Facebook ads are you've maxed it out, and then you're testing new areas, right?
Yo,
And you're
real quick. Everyone in the chat, guess how old I am. All right.
18, 45.
Yo, I showed Cynthia a video, a picture of me from a long time ago, and she was just like, "Man,
Well,
you
you
don't
look the
age.
fucking
You
same.
look the same." I
Show
want to see
him a
what
picture
people
of your
think.
dad. Um,
Yo,
Boris says he wants to. Yeah, I'll share it with you in a second after everyone.
likes,
That is. Oh, okay. You can like and subscribe as well.
like
Yeah,
and
like and
subscribe.
subscribe, but also guess Dre's age.
31.
Oh, yo.
That's
Okay, okay.
I
How
look older
old
than
do
you.
you think I am, and how old do you think Dre is? Okay.
Let's
So
go.
we got this is for me. It's 27. All right. Ricky says 27. All right. Yeah, Peter, don't say shit. Peter's not 17. Um Ricky says for you 25.
25.
War says
Who says
31 for you.
31?
Andrea says 28 for you.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let's get some more rolling in, guys. How old do you think I am? And how old do you think Dre is? Usually girls are like all pissy shit about their age. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, what should I release? What should I say how old I am?
Let's review my Notion board first, and
All right, all right, all
okay. I'm gonna show you my Notion board real quick.
right.
But in the meanwhile, please let us know how old you think
Keep
we are.
guessing.
'Cause this
Keep
is a
guessing.
fun game. Then
This is a fun game.
we should do the nationality game after that.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Damn, all over the place for Dre. I think it's obvious that people think he's between the 28 and 31 range at least.
Yeah, word.
No, but you got 25 actually. Does that
Yeah, I
average
did.
out? That's an outlier. All right.
All
So
right,
let us
let's
know. All
keep.
right. I'm gonna show you my Notion board. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Let's see. Um I got a lot of like tasks that I need to work through and clean up here, but I'll show it with you guys anyways. Can you see my screen? All right, guys. So
Can't see it.
email me. You can't see it?
Nope.
Can you guys see my screen? You should be able to see what are you talking about,
Nope.
bro?
Nobody can see it.
Nobody can see it.
No.
Are you
No, I'm
lying?
playing.
Yo, fucking bro.
Got him.
I think you look 42. Um,
Is
this is what this is
Notion's not complicated.
I don't think so. I think it could.
There's some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like using it is a true database, and it's a great way to plan out your content. Peter Moss says 27. Okay, so it's a great way to plan out content, just like overall goals. There's a ton of ways in which you can kind of link thing. Like it's just a true database. It's like for me, it's like Google Sheets, Google Docs, Airtable, and Asana, and ClickUp even all in one for me. It's
I
very
use ClickUp.
customizable. ClickUp, I heard ClickUp was really great too. I just
Yeah.
Notion for me. You got to see what works best for you. You know,
That's a fact. ClickUp works best for me.
Notion is free, so check it out. I think I got an affiliate link, and if I don't, just Google it. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, so this is where I keep my overall. I don't. This is something I'm working on my content calendar and having more of a plan for this, but I'll pretty much like schedule certain things that I just need to do better on. Ideas for posts, like I'll just write out in this way, and I'll use like a toggle thing. Yeah,
Damn.
I gotta do better on that one, but links to all of my current clients and like their specific home base, like so I manage my clients here, just have all of their stuff there. This is I gotta get better with the to-do list. I just use it in all one home base here. Yeah, just strategy decks, like my proposals and whatever. RFP decks as well that I had my assistant put together. Overall, my monthly reporting for my numbers. I have ideas for our podcast in here that I just like randomly have when I'm like on the toilet. Pause, or like that's not pause, but
That's not
like
pause. That's definitely
TMI.
not pause.
That's
Yeah.
just that's TMI. But you get your best ideas there. I don't give a fuck. My product offerings, just like ideas of like all the products that I'm planning to put together and yeah, all that. And then I have like an ongoing task list that like I don't like to have these things in my brain. A lot of things are outdated, but I'll just have my assistant Loren, like whenever there's an assignment to do, she'll just know to to put it up on Notion, to put in a date that needs to be done, and then yeah, then I go in here and like write whether or not it's a completed or in progress. Anything that's completed automatically kind of like erases. Um yeah, that's and then I have my quarterly goals and then I even break that down into months as well. Yeah, so that's how I use Notion. And then I even use it like just when I'm thinking about like I was trying to break down like my coaching program and just add more clarity and make it even better. And then
Mhm.
I realized I would love your opinion on this. I broke it down into two different things, like the business paid media coaching or digital advertising coaching for someone wrote she said pause. for 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 people that are more beginners, like
Yeah.
I'm calling this like the Google Ads Mastery program, Google and Facebook Ads Mastery program, and then for people that are looking for the more biz dev to become like a high paying consultant. I'm still
Mhm.
working on like the title for that, but it's like way too wordy. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, breaking that
That
down
looks
in a
cool.
way. Yeah, and then I just gotta break it down even more, and but I have a ton of like documents for it already.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I use Notion, guys, just to stay organized.
Yo,
Um,
so
28, 31, 25. I guess we're gonna reveal our age now, guys. Drum roll. Should I get wait,
Can you
what
do that? Can you actually do that on
I don't
here?
know, can I? I think we can make like a sound.
All right. All right. All right. Who's gonna go first? Who do you guys want to go
Uh
first?
yeah,
Wait,
who do
let
you
them
guys want to
pick.
go first? The desktop app is trash? Referring to Notion? No, I don't think so. No one ever uses no one I ever see uses the desktop app. For Notion, I didn't even know there was another one to be honest, but there's my bad. I did say pause. Okay, so
Who do you guys want out of the two of us to reveal their age first?
before we reveal our age, please like and subscribe to this channel for more high quality content.
Like and subscribe for the algo gods.
Facts.
All right,
Do you like
Ricky.
this setup better or this?
Wait, do the other one again. I like the second one. I think. I don't know.
What do you guys like better?
Well, I feel like this one is cool because it's like up and close, but like this one looks kind of better because we can see more.
Ricky says you. All right, tell your age.
All right, you guys ready? Are you guys ready? So I
Kevin said
am
2. You're 2 years old.
I am 26.
26. My old ass is 29. I'm 29 years old. I would love to think that I look as young as Dre fucking gasses me up. Fucking
He
lies.
said, "Nah, that's cap."
Do you think he's older or younger? Bro, you said 25. It's just 1 year off. What?
Wait,
Why
unless
is
he's
it
talking about
so
you. Unless he's talking about you.
Oh, for me. Oh, that I'm 29? Is 29 sound old?
No, but you don't look 20 like
What
you
did Ricky say I look like? Hold on. Let's scroll up.
To me, you look like
He said I look 27. Okay, 27, 29. What's the big difference?
yo.
What? You, Ricky, you crazy. You need to sign up for our coaching program. You're wilding.
Or
We need to show you some things. You're wilding right now. Y'all old as fuck.
yo, Kevin, what's up, man?
Hurtful.
How you doing, Kevin? How you doing, bro?
We have Kevin Yee in the house. Everyone, take a second to check out Kevin Yee. He is
Yo, listen.
the Kaizen King and just good at everything. I don't know. I feel like Kevin's like a database.
I feel like you need to get a
Ask
pink.
Kevin about his piercings.
No, don't.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yo, look. Yo, you funny. I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like you need to get a pink Kango hat.
Me?
Yes.
I look crusty with a hat on.
Really? Do you have one?
I mean, I wear hats. You've seen me on the podcast.
Oh yeah, because you've had
You act
like a dad hat on before.
a dad hat.
Yeah.
I just call them like a cap. I don't know what you like a
Look up what dad hat.
dad hat. Dad hat. Dad hat. Oh. Oh yeah. Well, I get different things on a dad hat. I just get a regular
Well, oh,
hat.
yo,
Like
I almost called Warriors. I almost
Don't.
called Warriors. Huh?
What?
I almost called Walrus Wolverine. I don't know why. I don't because like his name says like Walrus Levine. So like he said his age, and I was about to say, yo, Wolverine said, I don't know why. I don't know why.
You say that I say random things?
Yo, I don't know. Like,
Guys, I gotta share this with you. Okay, real quick. All right, so Dre last night he was wilding, and he was like, "Yo," he just came up with this crazy conclusion because we were.
Wait, I don't remember this.
You were saying I can't talk about who we were talking about, but we were talking about like this whole digital marketing thing and how Dre says that we're the cool kids of digital marketing. Like we're we're like cool, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. We're like the cool kids, whatever, in like from Seth's whatever. And I was like, do you realize that that's like being like a hot chick in like a Dungeons and Dragons game? Like that is, I said a hot bitch, but it's like, do you realize like that's like, or being like the best in like winning a Special Olympics game? Like,
Yo, what? Wait.
and he's like,
How do I do
Cynthia
this?
says the most random shit.
Wait, I just realized something with my water. All right, wait. Do you see? I don't know if you could see this. Like, there's something.
Let's zoom in on this.
There's something. All right, wait.
Let's zoom in on this. What's this? What's
Wait,
happening?
you can't see it because the camera doesn't
I can't
autofocus.
see it. I can't see
that
that.
sucks.
All right.
All right. Well, there's something in here.
Y'all
And
making me the youngest one in this live. Jesus. How old are you, Ricky? And look who's in here. Miss Sana Sana Kulita Rana.
yo, Karen.
Karen. What's good, Karen? We wanted to have you on the stream. How are you feeling though? How are you feeling?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Wars is 33. Wars has this really cool like hairline thing. Like it's like like I always want to ask you on our calls, like, is that real? Like your it's so cool.
Oh, is Wars the
It's
one?
like white here. He's one of my
I saw him. Yeah.
yeah, but when we first started working together, his hair was like regular, and then he had like this white line as soon as he got his first agency job. I meant to ask you, Morris, but I don't know if it's natural. It looks so freaking cool. You look so legit. You need like a tweed.
Wait,
Like one of those professor.
Oh.
Dre's figuring out his water bottle.
Wait.
To me, y'all are what?
Wait, what?
Okay, that is my new name in the Slack channel. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is how you do it.
Wolverine the
Okay.
Third. Warris, damn, you're really going hard with this water bottle.
No, I figured it out. Figured it out.
I'm glad. I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy for you.
Oh, that's fire. My bad. Yo,
Just
my bad, guys.
value on top of value on top of value.
Guys, if
I've-
you get this water, because I didn't know this water is called Karma, right? And it's actually juice. It's not even water, it's juice.
Oh, I know what you did. You popped the juice into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
shake
yeah.
it. I didn't know that.
Oh shit. That's they have that. Do you know like have you ever had the Japanese sodas? The
Never.
Japanese sodas, like you like pop a thingy. I can't. I don't even. I forget. Whatever. Ricky's 21. That's awesome. That's awesome, man.
Oh, this
Not
is so
that. You're making me. Oh, I am kind of older, but Dre's not that much older than you.
I mean,
Yes,
I'm
it's
only
natural.
6 years. Wait, he's 21, 5 years older than you.
Yeah, it's not really that. Like I'm 4 years older than you. You're my brother's age. Worse
Yeah.
is natural. It looks so cool, Worse. Like I think I should have like a gray streak here. Because I think it'll just look like I'll just look very distinguished.
So do it.
Fuck no, I'm just kidding.
Do it. Do it.
Peter says I'm only 19, but my mind is old, and when the things get for real, that's the lyrics. My warm heart turns cold.
Yo, so quick thing, guys. I'm getting a tattoo.
Hey yo, what's this?
Wait. Let me just.
What's that song? I know this song. Shook
I don't
Ones.
know.
Shook Ones. Yeah.
But wait. I'm getting a tattoo though.
He just shook one.
I'm getting a tattoo of a chip. It is gonna say chip in
On
the
his
chip
shoulder.
on my shoulder.
I got that instantly. I was like, I'm getting a tattoo and it says chip. And then I was like, on your shoulder? And he was like, yes. And I was like, that's cool, bro.
I'm getting that.
I like that. You know,
Hey,
I got
do this real quick.
feelings about chips. This is my chip on my fucking finger. This is what happens when you're 17.
Well, you got that when you were 17?
I think I was 18 or 17.
What did Andy say about
He was like, "Wow, that's cool."
Wow.
I remember. But when I started, I was working at Trader Joe's at like 19, and in my job interview, they asked me like, "What's one thing you regret?" And I was like, and I got the job.
They started laughing?
Yeah, they were dying.
That's
No,
funny.
I just went like this. They were like, "What is that?" And I was like, "A bad decision that I regret."
So wait, does Andy have any tattoos?
No, he doesn't. He wants a tattoo. He wants to get one this year, actually. He wants to start his sleeve.
Are you gonna get another tattoo or?
Yeah, I actually want a sleeve too.
Really?
Like a half sleeve. I just want it.
Of what?
Like a combination of things, you know. I don't know. I know for sure I want to get a sunflower.
Yeah.
In honor of my aunt that passed away. I want to get a sunflower. And then I want to just keep adding on to it and like just make a story. I love there's a couple of illustrators who are tattoo artists that I found in Colombia. So
Yeah.
I want to get it done over there.
Fire. Did that finger tat burn?
It hurt. It bled. It's not you usually don't bleed. It hurt so much. It hurt the most hitting the knuckle here. It hurt a lot. It was so painful.
Wait, do you regret it because it was painful, or do you regret it because it's
I regret it because it's a fucking mustache on my finger tray.
Yo, what's the thing? What do you regret the most?
I gotta explain this to my grandkids one day. I want to be like,
yeah, back in my day, I got a tattoo.
kids don't do drugs. Imagine me being on like a Forbes list. Like,
word, that would be funny. That would be so funny.
Guys, questions. We digress. Everyone, if you're in the chat, please like this video. Please subscribe. Please share with other people that are interested in digital marketing for their business or as a career. Share this live stream. Let's get them in there or in here. And
Karen is funny.
Karen's funny. Karen's hilarious.
She said Dre is so distracted
Yeah, because you were over there like a cat with the fucking
with the thing, right?
yarn. You're like with
I'm
your
like, yo,
water
this is
bottle.
fire.
It's pronounced moustache. Yes, it is a moustache. Karen should hop in on here. Karen, what's up? We invited Karen. Karen said she got a virus that isn't COVID. So she says she's recovering. Share if you're into finger tats. Some people have like a tattoo here that says like please. I've seen that. So it's like whenever you want something like please.
The only thing that I have really
Pretty
is
retarded.
my ears pierced, but nobody knows that because I never wear earrings.
Andy has gauges.
Really?
Yeah, he has gauges. You never notice?
I never realized that.
Yeah, he has
And he
gauges.
has gauges.
Yeah, they're the smaller ones. And it was because I said that he would never do that. He was like, "You think I wouldn't?" And I was like, "You're too conservative." No. And he went and got him. I was like,
Did it hurt?
kind of hot.
Did he say if it hurt? Like, did it hurt
He said
or?
it hurt. Yeah, he said it hurt. You're basically hole punching your ear for gauges,
Yeah.
It's a
When I
hole
got
punch.
my earrings, I was like 9.
It's like earrings on crack. I mean, I've got my ears pierced all over, but gauges are like earrings, like it's intense.
Damn.
Karen, we hope you feel better.
Yeah, we do
You
hope
want
you
to
feel
join
better.
if you're feeling better, let us know. And Wara says we got to have a whole group live chat one day. This is what we're setting up. Like I said, Dre, every year I have one word that's like a theme for something, for a theme for the year. And
Mhm.
for me, this one word is impact for 2021. So that means investing more in our community, making sure that we're investing in people and incentivizing true transformation. Just showing up. Like I don't like I know the tone is like really funny and I'm over here with like a fucking finger tattoo, but it's really important for me to just show up as someone who is Latina, of color, making money. And I think it's even more important for us to just show up for that next generation, like for little Dre, for other black kids and
Word.
people of color in general. Because I
That's a
feel like
fact.
this industry is just business in general. We don't see too much of our own kind making money.
That's true.
Um,
The
it's
high,
important, man.
the higher the ladder, the less diverse things become.
Wait, what?
The higher the ladder, the higher you climb the ladder in the corporate world, the
Yeah,
less, like in anything. That's in tech. The higher you go, right? You
yeah.
don't really see too many people of color, right? In business, not too many people of color. In golf, not too many people of color, right?
We got to change that narrative, though. Like
Yeah,
that's really important for me to just change the narrative.
facts.
Duck Pearson's hurt. Way to change the narrative in this conversation, Kevin.
I know what he meant to say.
I know. Like, it was delayed. It was delayed. You're canceled, Kevin. Finally off work. LOL. You guys helped me make that last hour go by so fast.
Wait, off work.
That's
Wait, where are you from? Wait, you're working?
he lives in Washington, in Seattle.
What time is it in Washington?
They're West Coast. So
Oh,
3
okay.
hours. Is it 3 hours or 4? It's 3 hours. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, preach. Karen, are you trying to be on here? Can you feel
Yo,
better already?
yeah, feel better.
Please.
Come.
And shout out to all the brown kids out there. Yeah. Shout out
Facts.
to the underdog in general. Like I don't care what color you are at the end of the day. It's
Mhm.
just, everything I do, it's just all of my actions moving forward are coming from a place where I wish I had what I'm giving. I worded that really funny, but do you guys understand what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to be the person I wish I always had. That is so true. The bamboo ceiling is real. He keeps saying these Asian things that I don't even know. I
Yeah,
think I
word.
understand the so I guess I don't understand the bamboo ceiling too much. I know you explained this to me once, Kevin. I know it's like
Yo,
I think
real
it's like
quick.
an emotional ceiling because of tiger parenting.
Wait, real quick.
What's up?
Quick question. How do you light yourself without the light getting in your glasses?
Oh, it's never. Oh, well, it is right here. You see?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, but I tried to not have direct light. That's all.
So you just like,
So there's. I have Let me show you. I have a. Oh
oh
fuck.
wait, why?
Ring light.
Oh, you know where the light is come from? It's come from my monitor. Do you sit in front of your monitor?
Yeah, I do.
How big is your screen?
Oh, laptop screen. It's like a 15 inch, and then I have a pretty big screen here.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's also maybe your glasses, like the anti glare. You probably want.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
probably.
Warby Parker. Um, it's 6 p.m. now. I work 10 hours a day. Peter's. We need to. We need to change that.
Yo, Peter, what type of dog is that, bro?
Let me see. It's a cute doggo. I love him. You can't rush the hailing process. That's true. Viva Peru. Ricky says, I got the notification for a live like 45 minutes after I got out of work, and I was just like, wow, just in
Wow,
time.
just in time. Cool.
The universe. It was meant to be. Kevin says the best things. Yeah. Kevin and Peter, y'all are Asian. My Asian brothers. Can you explain the bamboo ceiling to me? Or should I Google it? Should I Urban Dictionary it? I'm gonna Google it. Fuck it. What is the bamboo? Because I know Kevin has explained this to me before. Bamboo ceiling.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's
She's a
like
she's a chow chow mix.
I
Interesting.
love Chow Chows. My childhood dog was a Chow Chow mix and Chow Chow German Shepherd, and she was the best. Her name was Sasha. She was the best.
Well, I can't imagine what that looks like. I'm about to look that up. Chow chow mix.
There's a lot of ways that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah. But I
Yeah,
just
because
want to
you
get
know
like an
mix.
idea
There's
of
a
what.
lot. Um, the bamboo ceiling refers to processes and barriers that serve to exclude Asians and Asian Americans from executive positions on the basis of subjective factors such as lack of leadership potential and lack of communication skills. That's real? I always thought Asians were the model minority. I thought they was killing it. What? That's crazy. I'm sorry, guys. That sucks. I
I
know there
mean,
was like a lot of like racism that we didn't really talk about, and it is what it is, but a lot of racism towards Asian Americans because of COVID.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's really fucked up. No one really talked about that. Not to say that I'm not an all lives matter kind of person, but it was I just wish we held more space for that as well. Like held space for all different kinds of we're all underdogs at the end of the day. And if we
Facts.
kind of joined together, I think there would be more. Like the Latin community is even within the Latin community, I feel like I've been accepted more in black communities than I've seen black people accepted into Latin communities. And that's a conversation for another day. But I just think that whole narrative needs to change in general. Urban Dictionary taught me what an Alabama hot pocket is. Google that because it's not safe for work.
I don't even
Bamboo
know what that
ceiling is
is.
like Google it, but don't talk about it. I don't want that. I don't want no parts of that in this live stream. I don't want no parts of that in this live stream. Bamboo
I'm about
ceiling is
to
like
look.
I want no parts of that in that live stream. You keep it to yourself. It's savage and it's wild. Bamboo ceiling is like the barriers Asians have to go through to reach a certain level of success. I see. That makes sense. You need
Wait.
Jamie. Don't say it. Don't don't say it. Don't say it.
Wait, people do this?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not. I'm not. Yo, I'm dead.
It's
Wait,
crazy.
wait. Time out. What? Like, what conversation was you having?
I went to an all white school, bro. I hung out with all the weird artsy anime kids. We were into weird shit.
Yo.
Peter says, "I wish I never searched it."
Oh my god. Oh my
Yo,
god.
this is
Yo.
the best Ask a Digital Marketer live stream ever. If
I
you are here for serious reasons,
don't.
don't
Nah.
look up what that was.
I'm
Don't.
dying.
Don't look
Yo, I can't believe people do
don't
that.
look it up. And don't show a picture. No.
Yo,
I don't think there is a picture. Jamie, pull it up. Instead of Jamie, I just
wait,
have
who? Wait, who's Jamie?
the Joe Rogan podcast. There's a Jamie. You gotta listen to the Joe Rogan. You gotta watch that. You're light years behind, bro. Like you're wild.
watch it.
Yeah, you're wild right now.
We need
Kevin
to.
is wild. Kevin is wild. Don't say it. I'm not. I don't even think there's a picture of that.
Wait, did Kevin say that? I thought that was Ricky that said that.
No, that was Kevin. I don't think
Oh,
there's.
it would be Kevin. Okay, that makes sense.
Everyone's like, I wish I never searched it. I wish you guys didn't search it either, but you had to
Hey,
go ahead. You had to be
Cynthia,
curiosity killed the fucking cat.
hey,
Okay,
she warned you. She warned you.
I
She told you
warned
not
you,
to
do not
search.
look up an Alabama hot pocket.
Kevin, what else did you learn about?
That's a whole different. That's a very non-digital marketing-esque conversation. You know, this is the real happy hour right here. This should be a podcast episode, and the name of the podcast episode should be search term data for Alabama hot pocket.
Yo, you guys are nuts.
All right, guys. Oh, any questions regarding digital marketing and not whatever I just talked about 2 seconds ago? Please let us know. Poor Andrea. She's like, yo, these people are violent. She dipped.
She left.
I
You
don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
I don't
Duh.
blame her. I don't blame her, you know. I don't blame her
Yeah.
at all. Lies, you opened it up with the curiosity hook. That was my call to action. I was just trying to see if this call to action would be effective. We marketers use reverse psychology for call to actions, you know. We're quite sneaky and conniving.
Yo,
Good
all I'm gonna
title.
say is this computer is so fire. Like, matter of fact, I'm about to
My brother
download.
told me that you saw a spark, and then instead of a spark, you actually just saw it light up instead.
Yeah,
I was
nah.
like, Dre would figure.
Yo,
would.
let me tell you what
Like,
happened.
you
No,
would.
because let me tell you why. Because
You're
originally,
wild
when
right now.
I am,
No, I
I'm
said you're
loud.
wild. Like, no.
Oh. I was like,
You're
so,
like, I am? I was like, oh, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry. Like, you
no.
just had to say that.
What happened was I plugged it in, and when I plugged it in, like the lights in because the compute, like the case has lights, but I didn't know that because I didn't pick this case. Like somebody
That's
else
a
told me about
big difference, Dre, between
No,
something
listen.
sparking.
Listen.
Okay.
So I plugged it in, and I like when you plug the thing into the thing, the cable into the when you plug the cable
You are a
into
real sophisticated digital marketer.
look
Have I
when you
told
plug
this
when you
before?
when you plug the cable into the
Thing,
what's it called?
the thing,
The power supply, right?
power supply unit. Yeah.
When you plug it into the power supply unit, like it did spark, and then I saw like lights come on. So I thought that because at the angle of where I was, I couldn't see exactly what it was.
It's crazy that your computer worked even though you set it up on a carpet. Usually you short circuit shit.
Well, it's not that likely. Like I started researching that more. It's not that likely. Like it's best practices to make sure that you have like some type of band on to make sure that you're grounding yourself,
Mhm.
or to also touch something that's just metal.
Mm.
But it's not likely that that will happen. Like it's not an
Mhm.
extremely likely thing. Unless you're literally building it on carpet. Like if you're literally like on carpet building the computer, which is not what I was doing. I was
Mhm.
standing on carpet building it on wood.
Oh, okay, so that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Ricky asked, "How
But
many?"
you thought I was building it on carpet?
Yeah,
like
that's what
like
you
like
basically
like
told me. I was like,
no, I wasn't doing no,
"You're
I wasn't doing
you're something else. You're something else."
no.
How many times has a client ever ghosted you guys? A paid media client has never ghosted me.
Yeah, no client has ever.
But a coaching client
Yeah,
has
a
ghosted.
coaching client. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's crazy because it's like you paid for something, and it just goes to show you a lot of times it's like it's not necessarily the your aptitude or your intelligence that holds you back. It's you. It's all the negative thoughts and whatnot. And eventually we worked it out, but you know,
Yo, my like
it's just sad that that's the
one of my
case.
coaching clients ghosted me, and I was like reaching out to him to make sure he's okay, and he just he never responded. So I thought he was like sick or something. But then I sent him a message from Honeybook because you know Honeybook can see if somebody's reading your messages,
Yeah.
and he read my message, and I'm like, I have an idea of why he did it, but I'm like,
Did he pay you?
yeah, yeah, no,
Spill the tea.
he paid me, but it's
What?
yeah,
That's really sad.
he wanted to change his the direction in which he wanted to go, and I was like, well, because first he was like, when I started working with him, his main goal was to just learn the skill, and then he wanted to get a job, right? And I was like, well, you should just freelance, you just work for yourself. But he's like, he was so adamant about it, so I was like, okay, whatever. So I was helping him learn the skills and et cetera, so he could get a job. And then after, like, by the time we got to the last call, like the second to last call, he's like,
Mhm.
man, you know what? I want to freelance instead. So then after he said he wanted to freelance, there's other things that you have to learn with that, right?
Yeah,
And
you need, like, the business acumen,
yeah, yeah.
that's why I thought it makes sense to divvy that up into 2 different programs. You're just starting
Right.
versus you're looking to build yourself as a consultant and looking for business development consulting.
Cause so here's the thing, he changed actually 3 times. So originally he was like, yeah, like before I even got him before we even signed on, he was like, yeah, I want to do my own thing. Then I got him and he was like, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to get a job. So then we did the roadmap and everything, and we like really got a lot of clarity around what he wanted to accomplish and blah, 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 blah. And then on the second to last call, he was just like, man, I really want to work for myself though. So then when we had the second to last call, I was like, well, this is additional stuff. So if you want to learn this stuff, what we can do is we can extend the program and blah 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 blah. Because
Mhm,
you're going to be training a whole nother
mhm.
area. And then
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, yeah, I want to do it. But I could tell he was just. I think for him it was just more of a he wants to work with me thing, but he probably just doesn't have the money right now, and so he.
That's fair.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I wish you
Just
would just.
say that though.
Yeah, just tell me, like,
Yeah.
just yeah, you know what I mean. So
Yeah, there's so many people I talk to, and it's just like, "I don't have the money right now." I'm like, "That's okay." Like, I don't like high pressure sales. Like, I don't want to be I just my sales calls are a conversation. "Do you need it? Yes or no? Can I help you? Yes or no?" I don't need the money, like, I'm never gonna front
exactly.
on it. Just be clear whether or not you want this.
Exactly. So
That's
that's why I think that happened, because he was just afraid, like not afraid, but he I don't know, he just is scared.
I get it. I
Yo,
get it.
can you hear
You're
me?
lagging. You're lagging
Oh,
a little bit, yeah.
I'm lagging, right?
Yeah. Ricky asked, Dre, do you still I already know this answer. Have never used Upwork and I never will. But Dre, do you still get clients from Upwork or don't use the platform?
So I've only worked with one client from Upwork, and I'm not a big advocate of Upwork. I just feel like you should just get your client. Like honestly, here's the thing: some people can kill it on Upwork. There's some people who I've seen that has
Yeah.
killed it. Like Karen killed it on Upwork.
Wait,
Karen had a
can I
client,
give a recommendation? I think I've seen people win on Upwork when they work to get the prospect out of Upwork.
right?
Yeah.
So like, I think certain people you can do pretty well on Upwork, right? Like if you get a lot of reviews, et cetera, and then you kind of build that demand, like more people will trust you to want to work with you and blah 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 blah. But personally, for the types of clients that I'm like looking to work with, I don't think that, or maybe I can find them on Upwork, but I'm not searching for them on Upwork, if that makes sense. So my thing is, I don't really use Upwork because at the end of the day, I would rather just get someone that either was referred to me directly by somebody else, or
Yeah.
or like somebody who just kind of, because the thing about Upwork is a lot of people go to Upwork for cheap work,
Yeah.
and
Same
you know
with
what I mean.
it's like a high end Fiverr.
Yeah, and I don't really want to deal with that. So, if anything, the only thing I would probably do on Upwork, if I had like if I was using Upwork, I wouldn't be opposed to selling like audits on Upwork. Like I'll do an SEO audit or something for someone on Upwork. But as a primary platform, I don't suggest it. I don't recommend it. I think what you should spend most of your time in, honestly, is LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn, there's a lot of
Yeah.
opportunity to start getting clients through LinkedIn.
Yeah. LinkedIn, your website, um, building up your network, the
Yep.
the good old way. I mean, all my best clients come from referrals. And
Hmm.
I personally like I'm not an agency, so I'm not taking in like 5 clients at a time. So I am only taking clients now. I don't even want to take clients. I'm kind of like just holding off on that for right now. But if I were to take any clients, it would only be because I was referred to. The quality of the client really matters, and who you're working with really matters. It matters a lot to me, at least.
I agree.
Trey, have you ever been to a BNI content? What's that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Event. BNI event. I don't know what that is. So
I don't know what that is either.
yeah, what is that? I don't know, man. I don't know what that is. He says, really, I didn't think of
Business
LinkedIn.
Network International?
Oh, no, I've never been there.
Me neither.
Boris, we talk about updating and optimizing your LinkedIn all the time. That's the
Yeah,
whole point of developing content. That's why you wrote that article that had a ton of engagement. It's just positioning yourself as a thought leader eventually. When they're looking for the services that you provide, they're going to look you up on LinkedIn anyways. Even recruiters, you can. So here's a gem right here, guys. Here's what I used to do when I was looking for work when I first started off. I would actually pitch recruiters that were looking for full timers. I would go through the interview process and actually pitch them to hire me as a freelancer instead. And I've gotten like 2 gigs that way. So try that. I think I I don't see why not. You can bring up the case that you're cheaper, you're more cost effective, you already know what you got to do. There's a with a freelancer, you can hit the ground running. A good freelancer already has a process. They have an onboarding process. This is what we go through in my coaching program. You have you already have the tools. You could just get started and go up and running. Whereas with an employee, you have to train them. They're not profitable the first 3 months. You have to pay healthcare, things like that. So
I was actually, so somebody I know was actually trying to get a SEO job, and this company is pretty big company. Um, and so one of the things that, because he went through their interview process, blah 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 blah, and they had on their web, like they got a full SEO audit, like a digital marketing audit, but inside of that was an SEO audit from this supposedly supposed to be good agency.
mhm.
And one of the things that I found a huge like error on, because he showed me the website, and I found a huge error in like 2 minutes of looking at the website, which was basically they had something like they had a hidden H1 on the page, which is against Google's guidelines. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
get into that, but essentially, like I told him that, and when I told him that, he went on the interview and he was talking to the lady, and then he asked her like, "Did you notice that you have a hidden H1 on this homepage, right?" And she didn't realize it, and she was the SEO director, and she had an agency do a full SEO audit, and they missed that. And you miss stuff sometimes, right? That's something huge, though, something huge to miss. But him pointing that out made him stand out because the agency that they hired didn't even find that. So one of the tips that I would say is when you are trying to pitch yourself, do some research on the company and look at their website and see if there's anything that you can add value with. I think that's very important.
Yeah, lead with value. Give more than you receive. That's my motto for the past, like, I would say 4 years, and it's led me pretty far in 4 years. Um this was weird. If an influencer who you have been following for a minute sent you a cold email where they offered you a 30-day free trial of their inner circle sales program, would you say of course? Or would you say let me think about it?
An influencer sent you a cold email. They offered you.
I don't it depends on if it will it depends on my specific problem and if they will solve it and if it makes sense, you know. When you're making decisions, it's like I kind of go by one or two things. Is it going to save you time or make you money? So
Right.
that's all.
Yeah, I would say, like Sin said, it really depends on like what problem you're having and if it's gonna add value to you. Because what's the point of joining if you're not gonna find it
It's
valuable?
because it's free doesn't mean that it's, if it takes up your time, it costs money to me. So I don't know. My time is valuable.
And to be honest, like that would make me wonder because like after putting in so much time into making a course, just personally, that would make me wonder. I wonder if they're doing like some type of maybe they're just launching the course and they're trying to get people to take it to get reviews to see what or to test it to see like if people like it or whatever. But giving
Yeah.
it away for 30 days.
I would love to I wish they would be more open about their intentions. I'm very open about my intentions with things
Yeah.
because we're living in a space where being a guru and whatever, these are all very in the world of Ann Pay. People we're in a scammy industry, so we have to do the opposite of what everyone's doing.
That's a
When
fact.
everyone's zigging, we zag. So we just play the long game just by leading with value and being a good fucking person to people and not trying to scam them or being upfront and honest and transparent.
Yep. In fact, like it's funny that you mentioned that because for the ad copy that I'm gonna run for like my coaching program and courses eventually,
Mhm.
it's literally all like transparent to a T. Like I'm telling people this is an ad. I'm targeting you with this ad, and
Mhm.
my goal is to sell you this service if you find
Who?
that it's help. Like I'm literally telling
Sam
people,
Ovens? Sam
yeah,
Ovens approach?
I'm yeah, I'm literally telling people. You know what I mean? And so
Mhm.
like it's one of those things where it's just like that's it is what it is. Like either you want it or you don't. And another thing is people are getting smarter. I don't know why people keep thinking that they can like trick people. Like people get it now. Like people understand ads exist. So you're not fooling anybody, buddy.
Mhm.
So you know what I mean? Like, I mean, on pay might be fooling a couple people, but he ain't
I
fooling
almost
any.
feel like they deserve to be fooled. I feel bad, but, like, if you're gonna come on.
Come on, the dude literally says like not to rant, but the dude literally says like he says he says, "I'm going to show you how to get a part-time job working and you can get offers for like $95,000 a year or something like that." And I'm just like and
I
he was
don't
like 5
know.
hours he was like 5 hours he was like he only works like 5 hours a week or something like that. Like something ridiculous.
I don't I that's honestly back to what I said, like, if you're that I don't know, you deserve it. Like, you're oh god. Like, how dumb do you have to be?
Word.
I know that's so insensitive, but, like, Jesus.
No, but that's the point that I'm trying to make. It's like, are you really gonna believe somebody on the internet telling you that you can work 5 hours a week and part time, and make 95,000, 100,000? Maybe you can. I don't know. Like maybe if you freelance, but not what I don't know a job that's gonna pay you $95,000 for 5 hours a week.
Let's be honest, it's not possible.
It's not. You
How
know
do
what
you
I'm
guys
saying?
set time aside and brainstorm content for your LinkedIn? Something I was telling the channel before is like, uh, we're working on doing more deep work sessions. Kevin Yee, if you're also listening, we gotta start scheduling more deep work sessions. I think that's something I want to do more in this year. Deep work sessions, just holding each other accountable and just getting through work and going through that brainstorm. It's just honestly sitting down and scheduling time to do so. So for me, I'm sharing my screen really quickly. I'm not sharing my screen. Like my calendar, I I didn't do this today, but I'm supposed to. But I just schedule time to actually sit down and content plan. Like you just have to schedule it in and follow it, you know? So
Mhm.
that's the whole purpose of time blocking. Just have the discipline to sit down and do it.
I feel like for me specifically with LinkedIn, like I do like time blocking for YouTube and stuff. For LinkedIn, though, I just I literally just go on LinkedIn. I think about what I want to write, and then I just write it. Because at the end of, because for me, I have so many things going on in my brain all the time. I always have a new idea, and if I don't, then I'm just not gonna write that day. You know, I was trying to write every single day on LinkedIn, but that was like not posts. Like I was actually trying to write like articles like every single day, and it
Mm.
was super hard just because like
I told you that though. I was like, that's not. I mean, I'm always supportive, but I was just like, is that sustainable though?
yeah, articles, writing articles every single day. Like I was trying to be like more like use it as like a brain dump. Like,
Mm.
okay, this is day one. Like, this is what I did today. This is like something that happened to me. Like, one of the things I wrote about was like how my competitive drive died, right? And it's because I started to realize that I don't really care about like being better than other people anymore. I care more about just being the best version of myself.
But
So,
that's where actually my real competitive drive kicked in because I'm very competitive with myself. I no longer I think it's like a whole new it's like Super Saiyan God, you know? Like
mhm.
it's a whole new level of competitive. It's real being like just truly competitive. It's not coming from insecurity or any kind of like bad narratives that you grew up with, whatever. It's just true like just being better for better sake and comparing yourself to who you were yesterday and working to be 1% better each and every day. So I think you're maybe the toxic competitive you died and the real competitive version, like the true honest one
I,
was
I feel
born like the phoenix.
I feel like for me, I was like competitive in both aspects, right? Like I was competitive with other people and then also being the best version of me because I always felt like I was better than what, like in anything that I would do. I felt like I could be the best at it, like period, like whatever I want to put my mind to. And so, but now it's just like I'm not even entertaining that thought of, yo, I'm the best. Like I'm just the best version of me. Like every day, that's what I want to be. Just better Dre. That's it. I don't care about being better than anybody else, because at the end of the day, like everybody has something that makes them special, right?
Mhm.
Like everybody is naturally gonna be better than you at one thing, right?
Mhm.
But you'll be better than them at something else. So for me, it's one of those things. Always
I agree.
plug.
Always
You're
plug.
new. I've never seen you before. Subscribe.
What? Who are you talking to?
I've never seen Always Plug before
Oh,
on
that
your
I
channel.
was like, what are you saying right now? Content planning every Sunday morning. Love it. Love it. Love it. Will it make money or Alabama hot pocket? That's another great way to make decisions. Truly. Do you do you folks schedule your days a week in advance or do you take it day by day? There's some things like naturally you can't. I plan for as much as I possibly can plan. There are just some things that happen though, and I kind of, I embrace it. It's just the natural way of things. But I plan as much as I can.
I I
I
I
think
do
Dre's
both.
embracing it.
No, I do both depending on the situation. So like there's times where I'll plan I'll plan like in advance, like all my days, my weeks, et cetera, just to like, just to like shift things up. Naturally, I'm more of a day by day guy, but there's times where I'll make sure that I know what's on my schedule, what's on the agenda, and blah 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 blah. But the whole reason why is just because I try to break up my patterns. Um, because
On
I
some
kind of like to look at I kind of like to look at how much me changing my routine is impacting me overall, whether it's in business or my life or whatever. Yeah. So I change up my routines.
For me, like, I schedule my stuff in advance, but I do like, the way I work comes in seasons. I'll have very slow seasons where I kinda just want to I'm very applied, like, I work from X time to X time, and then when I'm developing a new product or something, or, like, I feel like, when I'm just, like, plugged, I don't know, like, me, like, working out this coaching program and developing all the assets for it, or me doing, like, a talk and, like, scheduling out a keynote, I my schedule is just like, "Fuck it," like, that's my season. I'm like, "Fuck my schedule, I'm just need to bang this out," like, I'll cancel everything, like, I just in order to demand, like, extreme creativity for myself to do something different, I need to, like, completely change everything. I
I,
need to just I need to I feel like I'm an artist at heart. I like
yeah.
the chaos. Like this weekend, just changing our environment entirely in order to think new thoughts. Like if you want to do new things, if you want to be a new person, well, you have to do different things. And yeah, it's just like that pattern interrupt. You have to change it. So I do like changing things up, but in terms of just getting things done in an orderly fashion, like I schedule in advance in order for me to even plan. Like I have to have certain meetings on the calendar. I like to do things in advance as much as I possibly can. And that's why I have an assistant to help me with that.
Quick question. Do you find that you work better under pressure, or do you feel like you work better? Meaning, like, do you find that, let's say, you have to launch some new product, right? Will you work better if like, if you only have a week to plan, or you only have a week to think about what you want to do, right?
Mhm.
And the deadline is like next week, Friday,
Mhm.
right? Will you work better with a shorter time frame, or do
Mhm.
you work better when you plan long term?
I hate this about myself, but I work better when it's last minute. But the thing is,
Me
like,
too.
I always work better last minute. But the thing is, like, it depends on how like. I'm a very, like, gut intuitive person. I trust myself a lot, because I've been through a lot. I trust myself a lot. I've been wrong a lot. I've been right a lot. I just know. I usually know what it is, right? But I know that now, like, the last minute, like, I have confidence in myself that I can pull it through, but it's like that I can't explain it. It's like that fire, like, that it feels like a game. It's like, that's how I feel about trading. I'm like, I can win big and I can lose big. Like, so I that energy for me is great. Like, I it pressure makes diamonds at the end of the day. So I actually love pressure. That's why I was thinking about I was thinking about hiring Terry again for his group coaching just to develop that pressure for myself. I don't think I did
Yeah.
it, but I just want to recreate that pressure for myself. Like we talked about standing meetings on the like I think that's something that we should revisit just to
Yeah. Yeah.
create that
Yeah.
pressure, like that drive. Like I think it's absolutely necessary. And like
Right.
I have the seasons, right? Just
Yeah.
the same way I have fun in the summer and I stay outside a lot. Like I stay inside a lot in the winter. Like I honor those seasons. And I think we have seasons in our lives as well. And so like there's off times and there's on times. Off
Right.
on times. Like you can't the off time means nothing if there's no like on times.
So, fun fact, my group coaching program yesterday, like, I was saying to myself, because I needed to have a deck prepared to do to like give like to make sure that everything was on track and have an outline and everything. And so, like, I was saying to myself for the longest, like, yeah, I'm gonna create the deck because it's the first call. I'm gonna do an intro, blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
And then, like, I literally made the deck right before the call, like in 30 minutes, like 20 something slides. and like, literally the way I was like saying it and
I've
and
been
and
working like that too, though.
huh?
Like, I don't know, like, I'll just create something amazing right out my ass. I'm just
Yo,
like,
I just did it. I was just like, okay.
"Whip
I
it
was
out."
just like, all right, this, I want to talk about this, and this. And then I like reorganized everything after I was done. And then I had the deck. And then I went in there and I literally presented it as if I had this deck for like the last 4 years or something, right? Like you would have never known that I
Yeah.
just came up with that right before the call.
Sometimes some of it is just like sheer luck and confidence. Like you just have to have a lot of confidence. But Kevin said something I really want to share with everyone. He said, when you're younger, sometimes competition stems from insecurity. As you get older, you gain more experience and accolades, and you start to realize that that's not a big deal. But then that's when personal development comes to play. I got into it when I turned 25. Yeah, same. That's what I think well said. Like I agree with that 100%. Um, someone wrote off topic, but damn, I just checked my Robinhood. Robinhood, I'm going red. That actually caused me
Yeah,
to
you about to check
decline.
yours?
Still
I
in the green, still in the green.
fire.
But like I said, I made two really bad plays today. But I think we're gonna pull through. It depends on what Bitcoin does. Kevin also said something. Someone asked about Kindle. Do you have a Kindle? I don't have a Kindle. My brother swears
No, I
by
don't.
because he likes to read like digitally, but with something that's just black and white, the basic
I
one.
I can't do it. I hate digital reading.
Me too. I tried it. Nothing beats a book. Like
I need a book or I need an audio book.
I don't really like audio that too much.
I learned like I'm a auditory learner, so I learn from
Okay, cool.
listening.
Yeah. It's easy. So to be fair, not everyone is educated. So this was before when we were talking about those idiots that deserve to be scammed because they actually
Yeah,
fall for it.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're so compassionate, Kevin, and nice and sweet and kind. And fuck you, okay? We get it. You're a good person and I'm shit, okay? No. I agree. You're right. It's just
If
ugh.
somebody is gonna
I
set
think
like
it's also just so I think what are you gonna say? Sorry. What are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, like, if somebody's telling you all this stuff and they're gonna sell you a $5,000 course, I don't know. I just feel as though like it's an expensive learning lesson. Like you learn, and then you never make it again. But I don't know. I don't feel like you need to be. I mean, let me take a step back. I feel like I would never get caught by that even if I didn't know about digital marketing. Like you wouldn't be able to catch me with that. That's all
The
I'm
thing
gonna
is,
say.
like, we're super different. Like, I've never been as hesitant as most people are just to take a $500 course. For me, I was just like, I'll just do it.
Right.
Like, I don't have that much expectations from a course anyways, but I just don't know. I don't understand people sometimes. And you know, you know what's a harsh reality? The harsh reality is that there are winners and there's losers.
Facts.
I I'll just leave it at that. Off topic, but oh, okay, you already said
Read
that.
that.
Buy more, Ricky. Double up. Yeah, you can't buy after hours on Robinhood, but you can on Webull. Um, I mean trade. LL Cool Dre, how did you get into SEO? Don't really know your story if you don't mind sharing. That's a great question, Morris.
Yeah. So I got into SEO when I used to work as a security guard, and I was working like 16 hours a day, and I couldn't really go back to school, and I was working at this place called Kedrion Biopharma. And at the Biopharma, there used to be this girl there. Her name, I'm not gonna say her name, but
She was hot.
she was a what, automations engineer. And so I was talking to her, right? Because I used to see her. She was so young at the time, and everybody was like how she was so smart. And me being competitive, I was just wondering, okay, like what because everybody was saying like she was the smartest young person there. So like for me, that I was just like, okay, I wanna talk to her. I want to see more about what she knows and stuff like that. So I started talking to her, and she was telling me about what she does, and she's an engineer, and she was teaching me about like this thing called the BAS, which stands for Building Automation System, and AutoCAD and all this stuff. And then I was like, as I was talking to her, she kept telling me like, you know what, you should learn engineering. Like you should learn engineering. You seem like you would be really good at this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out, right? And then she told me go learn AutoCAD. So I learned AutoCAD by myself. I showed her, and she was like, "You learned that?" And I learned it in a short amount of time, right? And so after that, um I just started looking up like engineering stuff. Can you guys hear that in the background?
No, we don't. I don't
Okay,
hear anything.
okay.
Is
Um,
that your dog?
no, it's people making noise.
Okay, good.
Um, but like, so long story short is I looked up, engineering, and then after I started looking up engineering, I saw a couple videos, and one of the videos that I saw was
Matt
talking about,
Tran.
yeah, it was just like, don't do engineering, do this instead, or something like that. And he talked about like a multitude of different skills, and one of the skills that he talked about was digital marketing. And so I started looking into digital marketing, and at first I was very obsessed with ads. Like I really wanted to do Google ads and Facebook ads and all this stuff. And the reason why was because so I ended up buying Seth Himes' digital marketing course, right? And when I was buying it, like when I was watching his videos, he just used to talk about ads, 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 and the SEO part was like you need to write content. Like, and I don't like writing. Like, I didn't like writing content. So, long story short is I started realizing, like, I started following other people in the industry and realizing that SEO is like more technical as opposed to just like
I feel like
content heavy.
it's mostly technical, right?
Yeah, yeah, it is. And so after I realized that, I kind of was like, okay, whatever. And so I most of my opportunities that I was getting was in SEO. Like people just happened to be like, yeah, we can hire you for SEO and we could do this. So then I started doing it. I freelanced a little bit. I practiced on my own website, got some results, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just stick to this. And I just kept doing it. And then eventually I started
Comp-
actually, yeah, I just started liking it a little bit. And then I just was like, okay, cool. Let me just keep doing this. And that's how I'm here today.
Glad to have you here today, Dre. Glad to have
Thanks for having me.
you. Your story is awesome, man. Peter Moss says, "True facts, Kevin. That's how it was for me for sure." Yep, same. Referring to the confidence thing, I find I work better under pressure and last minute as well. Yeah, yeah. Here's the trick is how do you create that pressure that's healthy? Like I think that's the trick for me. So for me, it's like accountability from my friends, even paying for that accountability with coaching. I have a coach. Dre has a coach. Like I think that's just I need to I need that pressure to command that greatness out of me sometimes. Like I see like becoming the best version of myself sometimes is like exorcism. Like it has to be beat out of me. Holy water sprayed on me and everything. And I need to like sizzle and like bad analogy, but whatever. Do you guys believe in that 4 a.m. wake up time for productivity? Fuck no, I don't. I think it depends on your body. Like some people are biologically disposed to wake up earlier than others too.
Yeah,
Not Dre is. I'm not though.
yeah. Well, I feel like I wake up early,
I'm
but
an
it's not.
8 a.m. kind of girl.
Yeah, I wake up pretty early most of the time, but it's not like that's just how my body is. Like I just wake up when I wake up. Like I'm not waking up at 4 a.m.
I'm
to
not shit.
do anything. Like, yeah, I'm just
Maybe if I have kids, that'll change, but I'm not doing that shit. Sometimes I wake up at 10, like seasons. Sometimes some seasons I wake up at 6, but more on average, I'm 8 a.m. Good question. Best productivity hack. Keep a Japanese tantu and a timer. If you don't finish the task, time to seppuku. Yo, Kevin Yee is always on the seppuku shit. I'm like, bro, are you're joking, right?
I don't even know what that is.
It's
Seppuku. What is that?
it's the worst. It's like the illest way to kill yourself. It's like fucking gangster. Like if you're gonna kill yourself, you might as well go out in that way. I'm sorry if I'm being insensitive, but bro, I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
I'm actually looking it up right now.
I think I'm gonna get. I don't think you get flagged for something
It's
like
like
this.
stabbing yourself with a sword.
Deboweling. What's the thing? Deboweling, whatever. Like literally, your intestines fall out and you just like bleed out to death. It's like the most. It's an intense way to die.
Uh, that's that's intense.
Yeah, it's a samurai way to die. If like you get caught by the enemy, you have to kill yourself in that way. Like, look at this shit. It's so wild. Oh, you can barely
Did
see.
people actually do this?
Yeah, it's a samurai thing. There's literally like pamphlets on how to do it on samurai shits, like how to insert it, where to make the incision and whatever.
Wait, does it
That's
is
what
it like super? Is it painful or like do they just?
yeah, it's I have one of the most painful ways to die. Your guts fall out, right? Your guts fall out.
Yo, that's I feel like that's gonna make me throw up. Like what?
Badass. Yeah, your guts fall out and you freaking like just bleed out to death. It's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's a horrible death. It's freaking yeah, the Yakuza, I don't think does that anymore. Like the Yakuza are some fake ass gangsters.
Word.
They don't really hold Japanese like
Matt
or
Tran.
samurai or like Bushido code. I think that's what it's called, Bushido code. Um, what's this about? Oh yeah, I used to write about this on LinkedIn before. I do security right now.
Yo, I hated doing security, man. Like I mean, there's certain things about security that's cool. You know, like I got to
Like,
like one of the cool things of working security is that like I got to go to a man like a really big mansion in New York, and I was like the security guard there, and it was like really huge, and I have pictures and everything, and they had like every single car you can imagine, Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces, just everything you could imagine, and that was pretty cool. But like, and there was nobody there. Like, I didn't even have to worry. Like, there was nothing going on there, and it was a nice day, and it was super cool. But at the same time, it was just like certain people, like the way they talk to you, and they don't respect you and respect what you do. And then on top of that, like, you got your supervisors watching you through cameras. It honestly, security definitely sucked in certain areas, but in the areas where it was good at was like the ability to just sit down and work on stuff. Like at least you had like I had that, depending on where I was at though. So I think that that was good for that. Like if you're in college, in my opinion, it's probably a job that I would recommend for people in college because at least you can, study and get your work done and all that stuff. But you know, it can be a little bit stressful sometimes, but I think that's any job, to be honest.
hmm, I prefer to be a digital marketer.
Same.
Matt Tran left his channel recently. No longer engineered truth call. Yeah, we know. Yep, end of an era. I mean, Matt's chilling. He's good.
Honestly, like,
I talked to Matt like ever since because I think I told you why that whole
yeah,
situation.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, he's chilling. He's cool. He was like, "I'm playing League of Legends." I'm good.
Honestly, it's like he wasn't gonna do it forever, anyways. Like
Yeah,
eventually, it
make
has to.
doing things that make money.
Yeah, like YouTube is cool. Really, really depends on what you're looking to do. And Matt was doing it for so many years that
Yeah,
it's time to move on.
I feel like after a point, you just have diminishing returns.
Yeah, even like sometimes like like it take like if you don't have a YouTube channel, you won't understand this, but if you do and you create a lot of content, like it takes so much time to produce like decent content, right? Like the video that you might see, yeah, the video that you the video that you might see that's like 9 minutes long took like probably 20 hours. I don't know. It took a
Hiring
long time.
to get that done, and
Yeah, so it's one of those things. And then especially if you get tired of a topic, like one of the things that I talk about right now is like a lot of well, I'm kind of starting to talk about it transition is business development because like I'm tired of talking about like yeah, do this on page SEO thing and
I
you'll write like
have the right meta.
yeah, like have the right keyword. Like it's the thing that drives me absolutely insane when I'm watching or when it's like I know that algorithm rewards it. So that was why I was doing it, but at the same time it was just like you can go watch this on so many other people's channels. Like you can go watch this on Neil Patel, you can go watch this on Brian Deans, you can go watch this on all these different people. And it's like, how do you stand? Like, it's about to me, it's about standing out and being different. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And so,
always. And
yeah,
that's how I feel about PPC. I'm just like, you see, like, I try and stay high level on it. I don't like to get super granular. I mean, I already do it with my clients. It's just, and it's to me, it's easy. I mean, getting a job is easy. Like these are all easy things. I'm looking for next level stuff. It takes time, and it's one of those things where it requires a transformation. Anytime you want to do something new, but I just want to talk about things that I care about,
yeah,
with people
same,
that want to, like, my tagline now is just like empowering the next generation of marketing leaders. Like, that's
right,
really what I do want to do over the next 10 years. I mean, I'm going to do my own thing also. I don't plan to just capitalize on that and make money off of that. Coaching and client work is not something that I eventually want to get out of after 5 years, but I always want to help people. Just want to see.
right. It's like a just a natural like thing, right? It's just like something that I mean, literally, we literally have like we coach each other. So it's like we realize that it's just something that we're naturally into and interested in. And we've
Being
helped, yeah, we've helped other people before. So it's just like it was just a natural thing where it made sense. But obviously,
the
there's
proof is in the pudding.
yeah, there's
We started
you know,
charging for it.
it's like there's bigger things that where our minds are right now, right? And so that's why like it's not something we can do forever. It's something that we will continue to always support the our community and help people and provide uh helpful advice, etc., etc. But it's just one of those things, like it's just like with Matt. He left. He still, he gave his channel to someone who can fill that gap of where he's at, right?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, Matt Tran plays World of Warcraft? I thought it was League of Legends. Oh, that makes sense. He was saying, wow. He was saying, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, he's chilling. He's chilling, chilling. Um, Peter Moss says, I'm most productive at night when it's silent and everyone's sleeping. Yeah, I'm a night owl too, actually.
I'm actually most productive at like if I'm working, yeah, at night. Yeah, never mind. At night, never mind. At night.
Yeah. Always plug 2020. Who are you, always plug? Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to the channel. Love to connect with you. You're asking really great questions. People work best under pressure because the closer a deadline is, the more pressure or unpleasant tension a person experiences to act before the deadline. Honestly, it's just pressure. Yeah. Pressure makes diamonds. I think we see it in nature all the time. If you want, you just have people, just like the way our brains are wired in a sense. Like this is what we learn as marketers to create a sense of urgency, to incentivize action. Like there's a BJ Foggs created this module, and it's I guess a formula for what equals a behavior. Motivation, uh behavior equals motivation times ability times the trigger. So you need all of that. And like the motivation aspect is big, and there's no better motivation knowing that you might like so much is on the line. So creating
Yeah.
that urgency is absolutely necessary to trigger that behavior.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie though. Look at the wrist. Like, let me see that one more time.
What?
Like, put your
Oh,
wrist up.
watch. Oh, it's,
Oh, look at the wrist. Look at the
yeah.
wrist. She's flexing.
Am I flexing?
Oh, get her course $5,000. No, I'm joking.
My course, $5,000. I don't think I'd ever sell a course for $5,000. It have to be really worth it.
Yo, honestly, no. Like, here's the thing. I'm not a like personally.
Honestly, I would not buy I don't buy courses now if they're under um I don't even look bat my eyes if it's under 1,000, right? But
So here's my opinion on that. My opinion is
now,
I think that personally, $5,000 for a course is not that big of a deal. I just think that
Depends on your goals and what it's the value.
yeah, I think $5,000 for a bad course, right, is a
I don't like
nobody
reading.
wants to buy a bad course,
I'm all for ethical marketing.
right?
Two choices: seppuku or bukkake. Bukkake all day.
Yo, Kevin is wild.
Kevin is Kevin is my YouTube BFF. The only cool thing about my job is meeting celebrities at times. Like we had to check in on Meg the Stallion once, but the job's still trash.
Bruh,
That's how I
Meg.
felt working with Damon. Nah, actually working with Damon was mad cool. It was awesome. You should transition into digital marketing, Ricky. It's way cooler, or coding, just anything that's other than security.
Yo, I hate coding. I'm sorry, I can't
I
stand
hate
it.
coding too. My
I
bro
like every single time I sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna learn this. I mean, like I can build like a website from scratch with code, but like I hate coding. Like I hate doing it. I hate it. I don't like JavaScript. I don't like
Yeah, Sam, I hate Java.
I don't like anything. I don't even like HTML. Like I don't like anything
But
about code.
Kevin says excellence needs to be beat out of you, said every Asian parent. That's so great of Asian parents because Latino and black parents just beat the shit out of you. So good.
Facts.
That's kind of nice. Fun fact. Yakuza numbers are dying down a lot because Japanese youth are not interested in social activities. I heard the birth rate is low because people are not having sex as well in Japan. It's true. Always plug 2020. You mentioned that you have a lot of trust in yourself. Do you have any tips for a person who desires to develop more trust in themselves? You know, old girl was actually reaching out to me for this, the one that we were talking about yesterday. And I can't help but to feel because I was in a position where I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust myself with money. I didn't trust myself with a lot of things. So here's what I developed or I was thinking about in my head. Obviously, naturally, you think in your head, you don't, whatever. But um, so with action comes clarity. With clarity comes trust. Is that how it worked? I don't think that's how it works. I built like this whole scenario in my head, like the step to building trust, right? What the fuck did you do with your glasses?
Just came off. Have you ever seen me without my glasses?
No, have you ever seen me without my glasses? I look weird. I don't like it.
I feel like I have. Wait. Take off your glasses.
No, I feel weird. Like I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
take.
like
We
I'm
both have to take off our glasses. I'm not gonna be able to see you. You're not gonna be able to see me.
feel like I just look weird. I feel like I have weird bags under my eyes.
Wait.
Like, like I just feel weird.
I don't know. I can't even see myself. Like,
Same. I'm so blurry. Yeah, I just feel like I look weird. You know what? I look weird because I can't see.
but I
Anyway,
don't see no bags underneath your eyes. You're walling.
I'm wearing my glasses now. That's how you can tell I'm 29. All right. So, you mentioned okay. So the trust thing. What's the best way to explain this? Trust really comes from. I think I remember it. Trust comes from action. And with doing something a lot comes confidence. And with confidence comes clarity. And when you have that clarity and the confidence, naturally you trust yourself more because you're just looking back on empirical evidence. Um, you just have to live more in order to trust yourself more. You need to do more. You need to make more mistakes to trust yourself. I think in order to trust yourself too, you need to. I mean, I worked a lot. I did a lot of inner work personally. Like, if not to get woo woo. I don't think it's woo woo. It's like I'm a big advocate for therapy. I love therapy, and I worked a lot on like kind of deconstructing my own personal demons. I grew up really funky. I had a broken childhood. My mom had me at 16. My mom, growing up, I'm not gonna get too into it, but I heard a lot of negative things from my mom growing up. you're fat, you're ugly. I never heard things that were encouraging, things that foster confidence. So I had to build that all myself. My mom actually, not in her defense, but it's just this case of growing up with a parent who's, one, emotionally unavailable, two, she made guest appearances in my life all the time, and she was also mentally not there. Like, she's mentally ill. Pretty sure she's bipolar. And so when you're dealing with someone that's hurt people hurt people. So it's like you have to now parent yourself. And in parenting yourself, you need to like give yourself all of the love and security that you should have had growing up. And so that's what I did. Like, I just re-nurtured myself. I like picked myself up like a baby bird and, tended to my wounds, and I started building that self-confidence, and then the trust came naturally through experiencing, through doing the work. um, Trust in my abilities, and trust that my intent always comes from a good place. Like, I always sleep well at night, because I know I in my heart I did the right thing at the end of the day. Sometimes I question, but because I care about people at the end of the day. I care about just my intent. That's another reason why I trust myself. I think my heart's always in a good place. It's a variety of things. Like, when you think about your entire life and like all the things that make up who you are, like, you have to work on each and every one of those areas or relationships. Like, you have to start from the ground up. And a lot of times, like, I notice like the way you feel about yourself and your internal trust systems and your confidence is often a reflection and a block in your business and just your career lots of times, and in your relationships. It spills into many areas of your life. So you have to like diagnose that poison and work hard at getting that out your system. So I don't know what you're currently dealing with. I don't know what your current situations are, but I would say, you know, audit like an account, audit what's going on, and delve deep to restructure that account and figure it out. And eventually you'll start generating some good results, and you'll build confidence over time. You'll build that confidence just by doing over time. I don't
I'm
know if
trying
that
to
answers
think.
your question.
Trying to think for me to develop more trust in yourself. It's crazy because I feel like I always had to trust in myself because I don't know.
I think but the thing is with you, we talked about how your mom always, she was very supportive. I think that's why you have that natural
Yeah,
trust in
yeah,
yourself.
probably.
Someone fostered an environment. So when you have a parent that, I dealt with this a lot um in therapy and reading and whatever. When you have a parent that, uh someone that you regard as supposed to be a safe place, kind of, not only abandons you but actually harms you, it builds a lot of internal trauma. So you're on all of that esteem that you need to grow naturally and in a healthy way. It remains arrested, like arrested development. You're unable to really get past that hurdle. You're unable to do things because you have this self-doubt and things like that. So I think it's a whole different thing, and I'm sure you've had like insecurities and things like that, but it will never be that bad if your home was always a safe place for you, if your mom was always a safe place for you, if you always heard that one source of positivity, like, you'll always be okay, but it's kind of fucked when it's a parent like shit
Yeah,
life.
yeah. Because it's like for me, like that is a privilege, right? That my mom was able to tell me to just believe in myself and do things and blah 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 blah. I think it's also just to be honest though, to be completely honest, I do think it's just also like just my personality because even though my mom told me like, yeah, do this, yeah, trust yourself, blah 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 blah. Like I still had to deal with an aunt who every day told me like you're dumb, you're this, you're that, right? And I saw my aunt more than I saw my mom because my
Mhm,
mom used to work 3 jobs. And
mhm,
so for me, I think it really always came from a competitive side. It's like my aunt is beating me down. My aunt is telling me I can't do this. My aunt is telling me I can't do that. My aunt is saying that I'm the dumbest out of all my cousins. You'll never be able to succeed. You won't get these grades. You won't do this. You won't do that. So for me at that point, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna prove you wrong,
Mhm.
right? And so I think for me it was a little toxic in a way because my trust in myself came from an area of proving somebody wrong all the time.
I
You know
don't
what I
think
mean?
that's not real confidence and that's not real trust. I think that's a defense mechanism. And it's something that I realized that was my personal ceiling. You know, I was working with Damon John, I was making good money, I had clients on the side. I was doing my own thing, but like my personal ceiling was one, the job and the environment I was in, but it was also like a reflection of what I was dealing with internally. Like it was like my competitive spirit. This is why I tell you I used to be scared of being too competitive because I might lose myself. And it's
Mhm.
because it's when you're healing, you don't want to be around certain triggers that trigger something else. Like I didn't want to be competitive to shit on other people and to prove other people wrong anymore. I'm over that. I'm too old for that shit. I don't want to do that. I want to just do that from a really good place where I want to see people win and I want to be fucking kumbaya and smoke some weed here and there and just like be, like I'm competitive. That's just how I am. But I don't want to ever have it make me feel empty and dead inside like it used to. I would get to where I need to go. I got it. And then now what? I never wanted to feel that.
I feel like
Not ever again.
from my perspective, I think that if the action of what you're doing is coming from that, it ultimately doesn't feel the
Good.
best, right? It doesn't feel the best. But I think that it is fair to say though that you you can trust yourself because of that. Because the reason why I say that is because, for example, if somebody tells me I can't do something, even if it's like if like it's coming from a negative intent
I see
within me,
what you're
you know
saying.
what I mean? I trust that I can do it because I
Yeah.
know that I can do it, and because of that, the end result of like me, the confidence that comes from within me was because I'm not like that anymore, but it was more so from believing in myself, right? But I was believing in myself for the wrong reasons. Like I was believing in myself to prove this person wrong. I was believing in myself to do this. So I guess my advice to you is like to develop more trust for yourself, or yeah, to develop trust for you. I think honestly, like for example, like one of the things I struggled, like this is something that I struggled with that I had to build, and this didn't come from a negative intent, right? Which was being able to speak better, right? Like that's something that I always struggled with. And so the way I built trust in my, because the problem would be, even if I know what I want to say in my head, when I'm in that scenario to share what I want to say, I
Mhm.
didn't trust myself to speak and deliver with confidence the information that I had stored it within, right? And so I think that the way I got over that hurdle, to be honest, was just by putting myself in that situation over and over again,
Yeah.
right? And trying to like honestly, I don't try to bomb it. I'm not gonna say I try to bomb it, but I just go into it knowing, okay, I could bomb this, but whatever happens after, I'm gonna learn. So I think like you have to try to take everything as a learning experience, and through doing that, and through having enough experiences, you'll be able to build trust in yourself eventually once you've gone through the thing so many times.
Yeah. I think trust comes from confidence and creating a safe place within yourself. Well, true confidence comes from creating a safe place within yourself. So what that means is knowing that if this happens, that's cool, and if it doesn't, that's cool too. That's the
Mhm.
mentality I have in every sales call, whatever I'm dealing with a client. I say no more than I say yes because I don't need it. Like I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good
same.
with you. I'm good with you, and I'm good without you. Um and it's just being at peace regardless of what happens. Even if the worst thing in the world happens to me, I'll still be okay. Like that that's my scenario. That's just that's the safe place that I create for myself internally, and it's taken a lot of inner work for me to do that. Um, and that's why I can make bold moves. I can take big swings because I know, like, okay, well, it's just money. Like, I'll be fine
Mhm.
regardless. Like, whatever happens, okay. Worst case scenario, I get booed. Okay, I don't really care. Like, it's not a big deal, you know. Yeah, I'll do that live stream and I'll talk for like 20 minutes without Dresean by myself. Like, fuck it. Do it.
Yo,
Like,
you know what? Wait, I want to say one thing. Always plug if you want to build like trust and well, you need to build confidence in yourself, right? If you want to do that, to be honest,
sign up for
if
Dre's coaching program. No, I'm just
yo,
kidding.
if you're a dude, right? I don't know if you struggle with this, but just go talk to girls. Like literally, like literally approach.
Yeah.
Well, we can't do that right now. You can't approach random girls on
Well,
the
hit
street.
people up. Like, this is what I tell people that I'm working with. Like, get out of your shell. Like, I used to do this all the time where I would make myself. I'm very shy actually, so I would make myself. I am as I'm a shy person. I'm shy. I don't know what to tell you. I get really shy. Even Terry's like,
Yeah,
"Fuck out of here."
yeah,
Even my communications coach is like, "Where?" I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck you guys, I'm shy, okay?
Yo,
Force yourself to talk to people. Force yourself to feel uncomfortable because
yeah.
when you realize it's like when you imagine the scary monster when you're little, imagine the scary monster under your bed, but then you actually look under your bed and it's a pair of like some crusty ass shoes and like a dirty condom. Like, it's not a big deal. It's nothing. It's nothing to be scared of. So I hope we answered your question there. I think Kevin shares some really interesting things, like the fact that I'm a fake guru using your course money on watches. That's you fucking got me. Kevin Yee, if you wanna build confidence, downloaded the pattern and binge on your horoscope. And
Yo,
look for synchronicities. That's what it's called with numbers. And Kevin says, fun facts. I never wear my glasses because I feel like I won't be prepared if I get punched in the face.
what?
On a
Yo,
more serious note, Kevin Yee says, I actually always struggled with that self confidence. It's a mountain to climb, and I invested a shit ton of money to unfuck my life. Me too. Me too. I think Dre too.
yo,
Like, not the confidence part so much, but just like you're always investing in yourself to get to
yeah,
to demand more excellence from yourself.
yeah, for
Part of
sure.
my life for sure.
I I think you know what took me a long time to like build confidence to do? YouTube.
Me too, as you know.
Yeah, it
Love
took me.
that. Yeah, but yeah, it took
Yeah, no, it took forever, right? Like it
4
took
years
forever.
for me. For you, you were just like, "Oh, fuck it."
Yo, like I literally was just like I listened to Inky Johnson, and then like I heard Inky Johnson say, "You're being selfish. You need to do it for. Don't just think about yourself." And then I was just like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna just do it. So then I bought the camera and I just started recording, and it's crazy because like literally the other day, my I had like a notification on Facebook that showed me when I bought this camera. I think it was actually today. I think I bought this camera today, 2 years ago, and yeah, so like it's crazy, right?
You're ready for that upgrade. You're ready for that A7 III.
I am. I am. Yo, honestly, wait,
Next
wait, 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 wait. I
part.
don't want the A7 III anymore. I want the A7S 3.
Oh, that's what Andy has. A7S2.
Yo, it is so much. Like,
Can you
yo,
send
like,
it to me? Can you send me that video?
yeah, I'm gonna send you a video. I'm gonna send you a video.
Send this
Yo,
video.
you're not
I
gonna
like
want
it.
the A7 III. You're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna want the
I'm with
A7
it.
III.
Yeah,
You're
I'm with
gonna
it.
want
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with
you're
it.
gonna want the
You're like easy
A7S
to
3.
convince me. I'm like the easiest buy. Like, I'm just like, okay. um, always plug. Thank you for answering my questions. I hope that I hope we helped. It's a confidence is a tough thing to deal with, and you just have to be patient with yourself. It's nothing meaningful happens overnight. Real change takes time.
That's
Like,
true.
it's just life. That's just how it is. It's just life.
Y- Yo, While we're here, curious to know what types of content do you guys want to see in the future?
Yeah. Curious to know that. Like what are you guys looking to see more of? What are you tired of seeing in the marketing space, especially the digital
Yeah,
marketing?
what? Yeah, that's a great question. Actually, that's
Yeah,
a
what are you
better question.
tired of
What are you
seeing?
tired of seeing? Yeah,
And please like and subscribe
for the algo guides.
for the algo gods. Do for me, guys. Just do for me. But yeah, what kind of content are you tired of seeing? What would you like to see more of? I actually don't really care to like appease the algorithm. I care to like work like make content that actually I'm not looking for reach. I'm just looking to impact at least one or two people. That's just my approach. I'm literally when everyone's zigging, I'm zagging.
Yo,
I think I'm gonna change that soon, but whatever. That's just how I'm doing. I
yeah,
think
I'm like, my approach is do both.
no, both is smart. That's smart. That's way smarter. But for me, I don't know. I don't really need it. So
Nah, but the way I feel though is like the way I feel is like the algorithm kind of sucks because it does. It's there's too much. There's I mean I hate me and Kevin was actually speaking about this the other day. I hate the fact that it's so geared. That's why I like LinkedIn. I like LinkedIn a lot because there's so much reach on LinkedIn, and you can create content.
get involved in Clubhouse. Clubhouse is pretty fire. We
Word.
got that room, guys. If you're on Clubhouse, follow us because we have a room that we're curating next Wednesday. People of color in marketing and branding. Does Kevin count? We'll invite Kevin. Kevin's a color.
He's yellow.
That's racist.
Wait, is that really?
Yes, that's
My
fucking.
bad, bro. My bad. Yeah, I always hear people say Asian people are yellow.
I'm yellow and I'm not Asian, but yo, you're fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
Yo, I never heard that as a racist statement.
I mean, I'd rather you say it. Well, like not you, but I'm saying I'd rather Asian people say it because Kevin be saying some reckless shit. I won't repeat it, but
I hear everybody say
no,
that.
I'm just fucking walk. I should have got canceled like yesterday. Like I'm the most. I can't wait for to the day that I'm important enough to get canceled because I am the most reckless in the shit that I say. I have a good. I'm like I don't do it to be mean, but I just say some dumb shit. This is why I don't like corporate. Kevin
Facts.
says, "What the hell is a dirty condom you doing under your bed with your kid?" Well, bro,
Wait, what?
when you're living in the fucking ghetto,
Facts.
projects, shit is reckless. Okay, I don't think I've
Facts.
ever had that happen for me, but what's Clubhouse? Clubhouse is an app. It's a uh it's like a social media app that's only you can only get in like invite only. I used up my invites, so I can't do that. But I
I
think
can invite you.
Ray has some invites, so hit him up. Yeah, basically you host rooms and it's pretty cool. It's like a lot more interactive. It's all audio. It feels like a never-ending podcast. It's actually kind of addicting. But I learned a lot like yesterday
Shirani.
about it. I'm so shy. I just like hang out in the rooms. Like I told you, I'm shy. Like I don't know what to say. I don't
Yeah.
know how to use the app, and I'm just like. But
But
I'll
yo,
get out of that when I moderate my own room. I'll get out of that.
facts. Yo, I'm about to
Yeah,
play some
yeah.
Valorant. So
Follow Kevin. Follow Kevin Yee and follow Dre on
Dre to the LL Cool Dre. Follow me.
LL Cool Dre. Find him on Valorant. But it was awesome chatting with you guys. We're gonna do this more often. Well, I'm gonna do this more often. Hopefully, Dre can pop on and stay tuned for a new episode of the DM Happy Hour podcast. We need to start
Word.
working on that podcast to make it like a true happy hour.
Facts. We do. We do need to do that.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, check out this live stream. It was pretty awesome. Say what in the house? Yo, you missed
You
it.
missed it, bro.
Stream because we leaving. We out here.
And facts. Join the Facebook group and ask questions. We really, it'd be very helpful if you guys could ask some questions or,
Dre, you don't be answering the questions though.
well, we need to answer it on the podcast.
I answer the questions. Dre just releases dope content.
yo, like ask us questions. We're gonna, get them together and talk about it on the podcast. ASL.
I'm 29. Dre's 26.
Yeah.
ASL. I don't think it's so dumb how girls are like. I don't give a shit. Boo. All right. Boo as in peace. All right.
Yeah.
Here,
All right,
guys.
guys.
Good
All right,
night.
guys.
Thanks
Peace.
so much for
Later.
it.
This is such an abrupt ending. All right, guys. Later.
Wait, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, word. All right, guys. Later, guys.
I didn't end it. I'm still here. I did not end this live stream. Bye guys. Thanks so much for watching and yeah. Follow me, subscribe. Follow me on LinkedIn and Instagram. And yeah, Dre, I didn't press the right button, so I'm still here. All right. I'm gonna be out. Bye guys. Have a good night and broadcast.